And we are live. It's your boy JasonHendrixs. Tell your best friend to hit that follow button. Welcome in, everybody. How's it going? What is good, bro? Today is going to be a really clean stream. Basically, it was supposed to be me, Sarge and Oblivio, but things did not, go into place. But they saw my boys and like, we're gonna do something in the future. So you already know what it is, bro. What's good, yo? May, how's it going, May? Oh, and let you guys know now too, how do you guys like my new mic before we get straight into it? They saw my boys and like, we're gonna do something in the future. Okay, yo, I sound really good. Yo, what do you guys think about my new mic? How do you guys like my new mic? Like, I like this mic, yo. So basically, guys, we are going to be talking about Pokemon 2026, and we're going to be talking about, a lot of things that's happening in the Pokemon community. I have a docket, yo. Like I said, yo, shout out to Sarge and stuff like that, bro. We are going to do something whenever there's a next event. Don't worry about it and stuff like that, guys. Make sure you guys go show love to my boy Sarge Plays One in the mother freaking building and stuff like that. We're gonna make it long and stuff like that too. Sounds nice. I appreciate you. And we got the music playing in the background and stuff like that. So basically, guys, this is what we're gonna do, right? We're gonna start from the docket. I made a whole docket list of the things that we're gonna look into, that we're gonna discuss and talk about and stuff like that. And we're gonna like just keep moving and keep pressing forward and stuff. So basically, like, that's like the plan for me. Like, we're gonna try to delve into like as much as possible, and I'm gonna like make sure to like talk to you guys, and you guys give me your thoughts and ideas. So everyone in here, yo, just let me know like some stuff, yo. Let's have a whole discussion. Let's go talk about it and stuff like that. That's the plan for today. But first in our docket is going to be Pokemon Champions. Yes, Pokemon Champions. In my opinion, it looks really good. In my opinion, I don't know how, so let's get it started, right? Pokemon Champions, they literally gave us one box. So, but we have to pay for like more boxes. Would you guys pay for that? Let me know, guys, how y'all feel about that, right? You got to pay for more box space. It sounds like, yo, it sounds like rent, yo. You got to pay rent. Hopefully, like, what they do is what they do with Pokemon Home, where it's like it's a one-time payment and you get like this many, or you could pay monthly. Like, I think that like Pokemon Home is like what, $14 a year? Somebody let me know in the chat if it is, but like I could have swore that Pokemon Home is like $14 a year. The game looks nice. I'm not a fan of the monetization. Yeah, like I feel like the monetization is a little bit crazy because like, yo, we're already paying for Pokemon Home, but I wonder if like, people are just gonna like leave their Pokemon inside of like Pokemon Home and just switch it. Basically, you can make about like 5 teams. So I feel like, people is just going to be strategic in what Pokemon they move in and out of the game. But I'm not like a big fan of like paying for more box spaces. And I hope that like when we do pay for like more box spaces, it's, we could put at least about like 30 boxes or so like that, or maybe even more. Who knows, yo? The Pokemon community might be so mad to the point that like they gonna have to give it to us regardless, like whether they like it or not. Like, they're gonna have to give us more box, no pun intended. But let's go look at Pokemon Champions. Introducing Pokemon Champions. Get ready to experience everything you love about Pokemon battles all in one place. In Pokemon Champions, this new battle-focused game will feature familiar mechanics such as Pokemon types, abilities, and moves, creating an environment conducive to rich and variety strategies for new and experienced trainers alike. So like, one thing that I'm very curious about with Pokemon Home is that like, I know that like we're gonna be able to like EV train our Pokemon. But something that I wonder is like, yo, are we gonna keep IVs, or are they gonna like put it all the way to the max? Like, is IVs gone? And then if IVs are gone, is it like just gonna be a Pokemon mainline thing where it's like, all right, like in Gen 10, you still got to EV and IV train your Pokemon, but like in Pokemon Champions, the IVs are set to like max. It's just EV training and just like building your Pokemon like that, which would be pretty cool. Yo guys, let me know in the chat what you guys think. Is EVs training extinct? Or IV training, is that extinct? Do you guys like that? Like, do you guys want to IV train? I mean, to be honest with you, IV training is so tedious. And the reason why I say like IV training is tedious is because, bro, you got to pay 20K for like 7 bottles, unless you get a golden bottle cap. And golden bottle caps is like something that you get probably once out of the blue moon. I mean, like you could get it. They've made it more accessible in, you know, Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, but you have to do, you know, some raid features. And when it comes to, you know, Legends ZA, all you have to do is just do the ZA Battle Royale and, you know, get first place, and hopefully you might get something good. But usually it comes more frequently in Pokemon Legends ZA from my experience. But personally, I'm kind of happy if we don't have to IV train no more, because like I said, yo, that you got to pay 20K for these bottle caps. And then like, what if you have like so many Pokemon? Like I could give you guys an example, right? And what's good, Eli? How's it going, bro? I'll give you guys an example, right? I was on a mission in like Gen 9 to like be able to have like at least about like every box of like shiny competitive Pokemon. But that task became way too hard because it's like I got up to like about like 5 or 6 boxes worth of like competitive Pokemon. But did you get the shiny lizard? I did not get the shiny lizard Trout Slayer. But how's it going, my guy? Welcome in, bro. We're gonna do it, yo. We're gonna be doing a Fire Red Leaf Green stream on Tuesday, so we're gonna get straight into it, bro, and stuff. But how was your day today, my guy? But in terms of like, you know, EV and IV training, if we were to lose IV training, it would be good, because it's still a daunting task. Like if we all we have to do is just EV train, I'm good with that. I'm really good with that. If it's, and okay, I just read that chat too. But the good thing about Pokemon Champions is that it's coming out in April. Does anybody want to give an idea of like when, like who wants to bet? Yo, is it early April, mid-April, or late April that we're getting the game and stuff like that? And another thing too is that like Pokemon Scarlet and Violet is having the last ever like, you know, online like tournament, and I think that lasts until April. But we'll get straight into it though. But right now, you know, another thing I don't like with the limited box base, they're also giving us Pokemon we don't know if those Pokemon are gonna be viable. That could be true. That could be true. Like Pokemon that we probably don't even use. I pray to God that we get a Nintendo Direct either in April or late March. Like they need to give us a Nintendo Direct that just tells us all of the features. Yo, and what's good, Pump? How's it going, Pump? And then like basically we're gonna go straight into this. Oh wow, if you move your mouse, yo, this thing in the background moves. But like I like the character designs and stuff like that. It's pretty cool. Like I don't know why, but like Pokemon Black 2 and White 2 is like my favorite character design. Like the male character in Pokemon Black 2 and White 2 is like my favorite design, and like basically the male character got that same type of vibe. I'm rocking with it, bro. Assembling your ideal team. Expand your Pokemon roster with new friends. You can bring some of your past partners into Pokemon Champions through Pokemon Home, and you can recruit Pokemon from within the game itself. And we're definitely gonna look into that too. But before we do that, let's go and open this in a new tab. Yeah. All right. Look at that, yo. Look at this animation, bro. Yo, Pokemon is putting their heart and soul into this, bro. And yo, Pump, you like the new mic? Pump, you rocking with the new mic? Can keep the shiny decks full and spare space. That's how you gonna do it, Joshua? Enjoy Pokemon battles. 3 battle modes and 2 formats. I wonder if Pokemon Champions is going to give us like more in the future, because if we're just getting 3 battle modes, we need more. And I wonder if they're going to give us mini games. But it seems like this game is going to be a forever growing game, and there could be adding more stuff, like maybe the 1-year anniversary, the 2-year anniversary. Like I feel like Pokemon Champions is going to be something that like is just going to grow. And I hope it's like something like Fortnite. Like I hope, okay, when I say Fortnite, I just hope it like has a lot of things going for itself. Like maybe it might like be like this right now, but like you can make your own tournaments. Like I would love if we can make our own tournaments. I think in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, you could do that. And here's the thing, right? As a casual person that plays Pokemon, I didn't know that you can set up your own tournament. I didn't know that there were so many different like modes and things that you could do in that like competitive. Cause like whenever like you battle, especially as a casual player, like you don't really toggle that button. But I remember when I started to battle viewers and I was like, wait, you could do a tournament and set it up? All people have to do is just sign up and stuff. I was like, I got you right now. I felt like that in the end. I literally felt like that in the end. But I really felt like a dummy. But let's continue through, bro. Like with the modes that we got. We got the big modes, the ultimate modes and stuff. And I just want to know how we're gonna acquire all the other megastones, because I know you can get some for free. Okay, right? We're gonna go into that because like, yo, we're gonna go into Twitter and we're gonna like look at like some of the other news that other people done uncovered. So right now we're going through the official, and then after that we're gonna go to Twitter, formerly known as X, because I don't like calling it X. I like calling it Twitter, to be honest with you. But let's go look at this, bro. Like, and guys, yo, look at the freaking like models and stuff like that. Like Gardevoir looks perfect. Hydreigon looks really good. Like both of them, like the background looks really good. I wonder if you can see a character or your trainer like in other Pokemon games, like for example Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. Or I wonder if you could do a Legends Arceus type of thing. I think that would be pretty cool. But in ranked battle mode, you'll test your skills against Pokemon trainers from all over the world. Your rank will change depending on your battle results. This way, you're sure to experience intense battles against trainers of a similar skill level. Which means like, yo, bro, we might get skill-based matchmaking, bro, which is hilarious. I thought that they only did skill-based matchmaking in like Call of Duty. What's another game like Warzone, like Rainbow Six. But now I guess you're gonna have skill-based matchmaking in Pokemon, which I think is gonna be good, because I want to be really good at competitive battles, and I know that like there's gonna be a certain point where it's like I'm gonna get my butt kicked a lot trying to learn, but my goal is to at least be in the top 1,000. Like if I could make it to the top 1K and make my way up, I feel like that's gonna be fire. You're about to get Darkrai. In what game? Which game you want to get Darkrai at? And then let's go look at casual battles. This is probably where you're gonna see me. Casual, private battles, and I'm gonna do ranked battles too. So we're gonna have ranked battle streams in the future. But let's go look, and like I said, like look at Garchomp. Look at my loaded, like yo, look at, okay guys, you know, on a scale of 1 to 10, what do you give the models? Like do the Pokemon look good in this game? Or like, do you think it still looks like bad? What's good, Storms? I want y'all to hear from me. I'll be gone till next Friday. I have health issues I need to take care of. I'll miss y'all. And yo guys, yo listen, bro. Everybody wish Sunny a good luck, yo. Sunny, I hope that like we'll hear from you and stuff like that. I'll try to make sure to send you a message within the week just to make sure that you're okay. But like, Sunny, just you got this. Be brave. You got this and stuff. Like, I hope you feel better, Sunny. And they've always had skill-based matchmaking in ranked matches. They went through Pokeball tiers. That's true, but it's like, I mean, yeah, I guess when you say that, it's just like when I was playing Pokemon TCG Pocket, I guess they had that too. Especially like when you do like casual matches. Yeah, guys, send your wishes and prayers to Sunny, bro. Everybody send your wishes and your prayers to Sunny. Yo, we hope you're gonna feel better, bro. We hope you're gonna feel better. And then private battles, right? This is pretty much where you're gonna see a lot of us at. This is where we're gonna battle and stuff. One thing that I like about the private battles is that, like, if you look over here, it doesn't show your items. So I rock with that heavy. Like, cause there's some times where it's like, it got annoying when I'm trying to do a battle and it shows like the items of my team and I gotta like hide it because after that you just gonna know what my Pokemon is. But like, Gengar and stuff like that, like, they're gonna be, it's gonna be hidden and stuff. Like private battles, you're in the gym. It's like that song with Drake, French Montana, and Rick Ross, yo. You wasn't with me shooting in the gym. He wasn't with me shooting in the gym. But like I said, bro, in private battle mode, you'll select a format and battle against your family, friends, or other people you know. Create a room where you and the opponent you'd like to face can have an exciting battle, which I can't wait to do. Because I feel like you guys are going to make some really great teams and your boy is going to learn a lot. As a person who wants to get into VGC and competitive battling, that's going to be really fun for me. So power up with victory points. Victory points, VP, can be gained from ranked battles and other places in Pokemon Champions. You'll need VP to recruit and train Pokemon. VP cannot be directly purchased, so keep battling and gaining VP to power up your team even more. Bro, I wish that the mobile version, like we'll bring up the mobile version now, but I wish the mobile version was out so that like on like a lunch break or so, I can like just do some like straight like battling and stuff like that throughout the day. I mean, yes, you could always bring a Nintendo Switch, but I'm not the type of person that like takes my Nintendo Switch with me everywhere. If it was like a Nintendo DS or like a GBA, that makes sense, but ain't nobody want to lug a big ass tablet around and stuff like that, especially when you have a lot of stuff in your book bag. Like, I mean, for some of y'all, like y'all like doing a handheld, bro, but I feel like as I grew older, I became more of a home console type of cat. Yeah, I'm a home console type of cat, bro. Thank you, Jason, everyone. I seizured even, so I'm getting taken care of. Well, that's good to hear, Sunny, that you're getting taken care of. And hopefully, like I said, bro, just sit back and relax. Don't worry. Lurk if you need to, or just chill and stuff. Why do you gotta wait for April? Because we're getting Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness next month. And we're getting Pokopia like literally this month too. Battle to the beat. Selecting your music when battling other trainers online has been a common feature of Pokemon video games on Nintendo Switch, but Pokemon Champions is taking it one step further. In addition to original tracks from Pokemon Champions, you can enjoy battle songs from a variety of other titles in the Pokemon series, which I wonder if you have to pay for that. Yo guys, put a 1 in the chat that like we're gonna have to pay for tracks, or put a 2 in the chat if you think that, as long as it's progression. But like another thing too about Pokemon Champions is that it seems like it's like a mobile game at heart, where like every day that you like get in the game, you get like You know, like in mobile games, how like you open it and you get like login points and stuff like that, where it's like they give you like a little prize every time you like get into the game. I feel like that's what's gonna happen. I think I did too much research on Pokopia. My guess, you do it during the campaign. Oh yeah, like yo, there is gonna be a campaign too. Like I hope they have multiple different seasons. Like they do something like they do a Pokemon EX or whatever that game is. I hate that mobile game because you can't battle online. So, but yo, like look at the models, bro. Like look at the models of the Pokemon, bro. It looks so tough. It looks clean. It's giving Pokemon Legends ZA, but like more HD. Or so I wonder which models they took these from, or if they made it originally and stuff. But master the Mega Evolution in ranked battles. Under the first set of rules for ranked battles held in Pokemon Champions, Pokemon will be able to undergo Mega Evolution. Get ready for these intense battles between Mega Evolved Pokemon, right? So some of the Pokemon that we could see is, so at least we know when we like start playing like Pokemon Champions that like all of the Mega Pokemon are going to be in the game. So like every Pokemon that can Mega is going to be at the start of the game. We ain't got to worry about that. It's all about what other Pokemon is going to be invited. I wonder if we're going to get legendary Pokemon too. But from some of the Megas that we see is regular Lucario, Mega Lucario, Mega Tyranitar. One of my Pokemon that I can't wait to use, Mega Gardevoir, Mega Scizor. I wonder why we never got a Mega Scizor Z. I feel like as Pokemon fans, we deserve a Mega Scizor Z. Yeah, man, give me a Mega Scizor Z. And then we got Mega Charizard Y. And how come we don't have no Mega like we don't have no Ys? We only got Zs. Why didn't they just give us Mega Evolution like Ys? Okay, but other than that, man, we have other man, Kangaskhan Mega, and then we got Mega Dragonite. And then now, like, yo, the gimmick of this game, and hopefully we have plenty more, the Omni Ring, a battle essential. The protagonist of this title wears a device called an Omni Ring, an item necessary for Mega Evolution. It's similar to Mega Rings in the Pokemon video game series. Other special features may be added to the Omni Ring in the future. Research is being conducted to make the Omni Ring capable of drawing out a variety of Pokemon capabilities. And we're gonna see this in Pokemon World Championships 2026. I don't really tune in to like Pokemon Championships and stuff like that, but who knows, we might watch them on stream. I don't know if Nintendo lets people do that, but if anything, if I stream it on Twitch, I feel like we should be fine. And then basically, I guess this is gonna be the regulations. This is probably where I'm gonna be at mostly, is like the online tournaments that they're gonna have. Like hopefully I could get to like rank 1K. That'd be pretty cool. And then like work our way up and get better. But seasons and regulations, ranked battle results will be tallied each season and used to determine your final placement and rank, as well as your final season rewards. New regulations for ranked battles will be set every few seasons to mix up the competition and keep trainers on their toes. The Pokemon you can use and other parameters will change with each new set of regulations. You never know, new Pokemon might just become illegible. So Mega Rayquaza with a Z move. You know what? That you do have a point, yo. We might see Mega Rayquaza. Any legendary that can Mega Evolve is going to be in the game. We're gonna have a lot of Mega Latioses, and everything. I think this will be free, which is good. No, the game is free. You just gotta pay for more access. And okay, right? Usually I say that Pokemon isn't pay to win, but this is pay to win. I'm not gonna cap. Like if you have more Pokemon accessible, then you can have many more teams than like, you know, your set average team. I'm just gonna say this, like I'm gonna be paying for the game. Like I guess I'm a pay pig, but I'm gonna at least put my money down on this, because I'm actually like, I actually do want to play Champions. Like I actually do want to get into VGC, and I feel like this game is gonna like make me like go into it. Like it's so funny because like I remember like when I was like in my, I say like a couple years ago when Gen 8 or before Gen 8, I was like, okay, like I'm gonna get into competitive now. And then I just never did it. Gen 9, oh, I'm about to get into competitive. Never did it. But now they have a dedicated game for this. And I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna do like more rank battles and I'm gonna do all this, yo. So at least now I have like an excuse to like actually sit down and play it. Technically, it's not possible for Mega Rayquaza with a Z move. They actually coded it to make sure that couldn't happen. Yeah, because Rayquaza would be broken at that point. But I guess this is what it's gonna look like. The regulations are set to MA, and then we got regulations set for MB. So the first 2 seasons of the MA season, or just I'm assuming it's just gonna be the MA season, right? So it might be 2 seasons per regulation. I'm not really in the knowledge if they do this. So if anybody does play ranked or online battles, you could let me know in the chat. But when it comes to Pokemon Champions, from what they show right now, it seems like, yo, there's 2 seasons, and then after that you go into a next regulation. So it's like 2 seasons, next regulation. Who knows? They might make the regulations longer, but like I said, yo, we'll figure this out soon and stuff like that. I'll keep you guys in tune when you kick it with your boy. But we're gonna have season 1 and 2, and then it's gonna be season 3 and 4. So I guess like every season within a set, the second one, we're gonna get a tally of where we're placed on there, and then there will be new Pokemon. So probably it might be like every 2 regulations. So like M, A, B, C, D. So maybe regulation D, we might get more Pokemon added. And I wonder like how long the seasons will be. Cause I feel like season 1 might be maybe till like April, May, June. I feel like the season might be short because I really feel like what they're gonna do is like whenever Worlds is out, like whenever there's like the World Championships of 2026, I feel like that might lie right here just so that they could show off new Pokemon. So I think like that's probably it, where it might be just like every 2 months or a month and a half. What's good, Meat Puppet? How's it going, bro? How's it going, Meat Puppet? But this is everything when it comes to the battling of the game. Let me go X out of that. And then assembling your team, ideal team. Let's go look at this right here, right? So how's it going? Oh, it's going good, man. What's good, Juices? Like basically right now we are just talking about Pokemon Champions, and we're talking about like, you know, just the future of Pokemon of 2026. 800 checks, no shinies yet. Damn. Yeah, nah, like I'm gonna come back on it on a Tuesday. Yeah, so hopefully we get it on Tuesday, but we're gonna keep on trucking for a shiny Charmander in Pokemon Fire Red and Leaf Green. Assembling your ideal team. Expand your Pokemon roster with new friends. You could bring some of your past partners into Pokemon Champions through Pokemon Home, and you can recruit Pokemon from within the game itself. So some of the Pokemon that they're showing is Gardevoir, Feraligatr, Lucario, Superior, Talonflame, Pikachu, Charizard, and then, you know, there's more Pokemon over here. Connect with Pokemon Home, and basically this is where we're gonna hear the real news. Pokemon Home is an app for Nintendo Switch and compatible mobile devices that allows you to store all your Pokemon in one place. By linking the same Nintendo account to both the Nintendo Switch version and mobile device version of Pokemon Home, you'll be able to access your Pokemon in both. By linking Pokemon Champions to Pokemon Home, you'll be able to bring certain Pokemon to Pokemon Champions as visitors, as well as send visiting Pokemon back to Pokemon Home. So the visiting Pokemon is going to be our Pokemon that we get via all of the games from, like, you know, Scarlet Violet all the way down to like Gen 3. Oh, you looking up Pokemon Champion stuff? Oh, Juices, we have a whole docket, yo. This is a whole podcast episode. We're just chilling, looking at all this Pokemon news. Yeah, nah, bro. It's not just that, yo. We have a whole docket of stuff like to talk about, bro. First is Pokemon Champions. Then we're gonna go to Pokemon Winds and Waves. Then we're gonna go to like we're gonna be going to a lot. We're gonna be going to a lot. And we already all know about Pokemon Home. Make sure you get Pokemon Home on your mobile phone. Pokemon Home is pretty solid. I'm not gonna lie, and it's pretty cool that you could do the GTS on your phone. It gives me Gen 4 vibes, and then you could do like negotiations like it's Gen 5. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool, but it sucks that, you know, you only get a certain limit amount of trades when you do certain stuff like that. But here is the kicker, right? We got to look at the fine print. It's like signing a contract. There's always going to be something in the fine print. Only Pokemon that appear in Pokemon Champions will be able to visit from Pokemon Home. Pokemon obtained in Champions cannot be sent to Pokemon Home. So let's just say you rented out a Gardevoir and you love that Gardevoir because it'd be putting in work and you want to bring it to another game. Sadly, you can't bring that Gardevoir that you use in Pokemon Champions. It's stuck in that game. Which means that, like, I don't think that I will rent out any of the Pokemon in Pokemon Champions. I think that, like, I'd rather use my own Pokemon, to be honest with you. And, you know, if I get them, cool, but like that's just gonna be a waste of space, especially if, like, for example, I was doing like, I was not paying for it, then like I wouldn't use any of those Pokemon because that's just going to be too much box space. And if I don't want to spend any money, those things are going to make it even worse. Pokemon can only be sent to a game through Pokemon Home if they appear in that game. If Pokemon brought over as a visitor knows a move that cannot be used in Pokemon Champions, you'll need to change those moves via training. So basically what it seems like is that, like, if you have a Pokemon that you brought over to the game, and let's just say I'm gonna throw a random move, let's just say Bite isn't in Pokemon Champions, you're gonna have to remove it. Like, you can have the Pokemon in the game, but for you to be able to like use it for battling, you're gonna have to change the moves. Whether you might have to use VP for that is another thing, but I'm assuming you have to use VP to get new moves or buy new moves and stuff like that. Training underwent in Pokemon Champions won't carry over to Pokemon Home, which is very disappointing. Which I wonder if my my Pokemon that's already EV trained, I wonder if those Pokemon are gonna retain their EVs getting moved into Champions. That's something that I'm hoping for. But if the same Pokemon visit Pokemon Champions again, any training they receive will be saved, which is pretty positive, but it sucks that it won't keep or be kept. If a visiting Pokemon leaves Champions and then returns in a different form, the results of any training that Pokemon had undergone in Pokemon Champions will be lost. I know I talked about this already, but I'll just give the example or so. Let's just say if you have an Ursaring and you've been using it like crazy, and like you already EV trained it, gave it all the VP it needed and stuff like that, gave it its held item, you took it out, put it back in Pokemon Home, moved it to Legends Arceus so you can get an Ursaluna, and then you brought it back, you're gonna have to retrain that Pokemon. And that's pretty much what they're saying. Now let's move on to the next one, right? Recruiting Pokemon in Pokemon Champions. Instead of catching Pokemon in Pokemon Champions, you'll recruit them from a roster ranch. which is it's pretty solid. I like that. Like you got a roster ranch. You can recruit Pokemon by using VP to select from a roster of random Pokemon. You'll be able to meet to a new lineup of Pokemon without using VP every 22 hours. So I guess that the Pokemon that we see in this list will like refresh like every day, but I wonder if it's going to be different for everybody. Like I wonder if like my roster list will be different from somebody else's roster list, which kind of sucks because like I feel like in Pokemon Champions, it's not going to be like a, you guys remember Pokemon Sword and Shield, how you could like date skip? If you could date skip, then like that don't mean nothing to you. But if they made it to where you can't date skip, yo bro, let's just say you get Pokemon that you don't like because you don't want to bring none of your Pokemon over, bro, that's gonna be crazy. If they are going to do stupid things like that, why would anybody play Champions? I'm gonna play Champions because it's like, bro, I could just bring my own Pokemon. Like if anything, I'm not gonna use the Pokemon rented. I'm just gonna get my own Pokemon, to be honest with you. And then I like this menu though. Like this menu right here, I feel like Pokemon has been really killing it because like Pokemon Legends ZA, whenever you go try to do like ranked battles and stuff like that, they have that cool little screen. So like I'm rocking with this one too. And the best thing is that like, you know, with this right here, it makes it easy for people to be able to like use that picture. But basically I think that maybe like that orange line right there might be like the amount of time you have to get these Pokemon to the right over here. And then if the bar goes low, you know that your day is over. This is 500 VP. So like, let's see if they have any indication of like, all right, yo, how much this Pokemon costs. So like we got a Whimsicott. It has bold nature. And then we see all the stats. And I'm assuming that like the Pokemon game or so like that, like it already comes with its own like EVs, and you just got to change them. So like maybe the EVs get preset to max and you just change it however you want to, but you just have to pay VP to do that. But it seems like Whimsicott has like a high HP and it has high defense because as you can see, right, it's 0, 0, 0 and then 32, 32 and 2. That's usually what happens when you like, you know, EV train your Pokemon and stuff. So I wonder like what that's gonna look like or entail. But whoever got this, they got 6 out of 30 Pokemon, so they need to be careful. 500 VP, crazy. But it does have some good moves, but yo, take out like it take out some of those moves, I'm not gonna lie. But and it tells you the ability to the right hand side, which is pretty good. But it looks like they're giving you pretty solid Pokemon at least. So at least like, you know, when you're doing Pokemon Champions, like you probably might get some pretty good Pokemon if you just wanted to rent out. Like the Pokemon that I see so far, they're pretty solid, pretty much. Probably, I don't know about Tasserini and stuff like that, but you know. Okay, so we have a thing called trial recruitment, right? Oh yeah, let me catch up with the chat too. I have every Pokemon in home, so yeah, like that's what I'm saying. So you shouldn't even have to worry about that. Pokemon ZA is average, and that's being generous. It will be nice when they are at home support though. Yeah, I would like that too, to be honest. And have a Pokemon join your team for a trial period. That's pretty awesome. You can battle with it right away to test whether it will suit your strategy. So you can rent Pokemon. You can use trial recruitment once a day without using victory points, also known as VP. So I guess we get to keep the Pokemon for a day with recruitment, and basically I guess a permanent recruitment is 1,000 VP. But if you just wanted to, and I guess you could use it for a week because it says the period is 7 days. So you get to have that Pokemon, you get to rent the Pokemon for 7 days. That's not bad. Let's just say if you wanted to do like a tournament and you just wanted to do something funny, like, and you could do it every day, like technically you could get 7 Pokemon a day. It's just gonna take you once per day, but That's not bad. That's not bad. That's not bad. What's good, Nita? How's it going? And then permanent recruitment. Once you find a Pokemon that's a good match for you, it can be added to your team permanently. To do so, you'll need to use victory points. And like I said, it's 1,000 victory points from the trial recruitment that says it right here. So it looks like it's 1,000 VP to get that. Will I use that? No, but you know, but then look at those Poke dollars. Like, look at that, yo. You can see that right there in the upper middle. Recruit Pokemon even faster. Okay, so this is where things get a little bit spicy. I think this is where it gets. Yo, what's good, Nate? How's it going, bro? Nate, okay, Nate 5070. Yeah, now, yo, right now, guys, we are talking about everything Pokemon Champions, and then we're gonna move to every other Pokemon game. So if you guys have any thoughts or stuff like that from some of the stuff that we talking about, just let me know. And you know, we've been talking about Pokemon Champions for like 41 minutes and stuff, and we're still trucking. You can also recruit Pokemon by using tickets instead of VP. Yeah, okay, you can also recruit Pokemon by using tickets instead of VP. Items such as quick coupons and teammate tickets are available. Quick coupons and teammate tickets, that sounds very unique. And these are primarily obtained through missions in game. By using quick coupons, you can shorten how long you must wait to recruit a Pokemon by 1 hour per coupon. Wait, so what? This is so gotcha. I feel like, am I playing Genshin Impact or am I playing Pokemon? By using teammate tickets, you can permanently recruit a Pokemon without using VP. This is where the money comes in. This is where the pay to win. This is where it becomes pay to win right there, bro. This is where it's like, yo, bro, you buy like 15 of those. Like, I'm gonna put like $50 and I'm gonna get like a lot of them. So do you want to use 22 quick coupons to meet your lineup of Pokemon? And I guess, okay, and that's, okay, so 22 tickets is 5,000, is equivalent to 5,000 VP. I wonder, any available quick coupons will be used first. Yeah, bro, it tells you the hour right there, bro. That's crazy. How would you like to recruit this Pokemon? And then you just have these ones right here. Trial recruitment, permanent, and then like that's using your VP. And then, bro, that's more expensive though. Wow, that's even more expensive. So it might be like, yo, depending on which Pokemon that you get, it might cost more. So like, let's just say if it's a Whimsicott, it might be 1,000 VP. But let's just say if it's a Scizor, bro, you might have to pay maybe like 2,500, 3,500 VP, maybe even 5,000. Crazy. Train your Pokemon. All right. So this is where the EV training comes into play and stuff. I wonder where we can buy mints. That'd be pretty good to know. And mints and all the EV items. Tailor your team skills and the training feature of Pokemon Champions by using VP. You can hone your Pokemon's attack, defense, and other stats. You can even alter their abilities and moves. But I wonder if you have to pay for that to change it, the abilities. Customize your team to match your battle style. Though remember that you can't train Pokemon during their trial recruitment period. So guys, right? You can't customize Pokemon that like you rent. The only time you could do that is if you like purchase them permanently, which is pretty unique and stuff like that. Like, you know, it's rented. It's understandable. Running short on VP, you can always use a training ticket to train your Pokemon instead, reducing the required amount of VP to 0. They're talking about, yo, you got to give them money. You got to give them money and they got you. Yeah. Yo, what's good, Icy? How's it going, bro? And then Mega Dragonite is coming to Pokemon Champions. I mean, I'm assuming every Pokemon is going to be available for Pokemon Champions. I hope they don't do what they do with Pokemon Go, where it's like Pokemon that's been available forever is just like, oh, you get like 10 new Pokemon a year or something. Like, no, just give us as much Pokemon as possible, and then like whenever we get to a new generation, then that's when you like, all right, yo, trickle in all that stuff, bro. Yo, Icy, you like the new mic? Does it sound really good? Do I sound crispy? And then we can learn more about that too. All right, let's go. And okay, I don't know why this. Oh, wow, they really just gave us. That's hilarious. Okay. Is there anything else on here? Let's go look at some news. I mean, basically, like when it comes to Pokemon Champions, yo, you can bring Pokemon from Pokemon Home and stuff like that, and they could visit and you can send it back. No, Pokemon, not for Pokemon Go, but Pokemon Scarlet and Violet and Pokemon Legends ZA, you could deposit Pokemon and then you can send that back. And then the same thing with Pokemon from Legends ZA, you could do the same thing. But I wonder, okay, let me see. Oh, this is nice. Okay, I'm gonna read this for you. Only Pokemon that appear in Pokemon Champions will be able to visit from Pokemon Home. Pokemon you recruited in Pokemon Champions cannot be deposited into Pokemon Home. Pokemon you have received through mystery gifts. What? Pokemon you have received through mystery gifts or elsewhere in Pokemon Champions cannot be deposited in Pokemon Home? Yo, sounds okay. Nah, it gotta sound perfect. It gotta sound perfect. Let me go sound. Let me do a quick sound check. Damn, I paused. Oh, this is nice. Okay, I'm gonna read this for you. Oh, come on, bro. That's it sounds okay. Yo, bro, it sounds nice. What you mean? What you mean? But yo, guys, that's a revelation right there. Nobody's talking about that. So any Pokemon that you got via mystery gift or elsewhere in Pokemon Champions cannot be deposited into Pokemon Home. So I guess, is there mystery gifts in Pokemon Champions? So you can get mystery gifts in Pokemon Champions. That's hilarious. The Pokemon you could bring over to each game via Pokemon Home are limited to Pokemon that appear in those games. If Pokemon brought over as visitor knows moves that cannot be used in Pokemon Champions, they spaced that. You'll need to change those moves via training. Training underwent in Pokemon Champions won't carry over to Pokemon Home, but if the same Pokemon visits Pokemon Champions again, any training they'll receive will be saved, which we already know that. And if a visiting Pokemon leaves Pokemon Champions and then returns in a different form, the results of any trainings that Pokemon had undergone, which we already know. Please see the Pokemon Home official webpage for more details. Yeah, we definitely got to check that out. We definitely got to check that out. But that's a nice little page right there. And then I guess there's gonna be new trainers in this game too that we're gonna be able to see. Like, for example, Caraway, which I wish they would give us more information about. Let's go. What about the main page? I wonder if they show us. I mean, on Twitter, you can see the new characters or something like that. Like if you go on Twitter, you'll be able to see them. But that's all the news on the officially. Now we're about to go into Twitter, right? We're about to go into Twitter and stuff like that. We're gonna go see what, usually like, Central Leaks is a good place to get your Pokemon news and stuff like that. So we're gonna look at some of the stuff that Central put for Pokemon Champions and stuff like that. But let's go look down the list and see like some stuff. I saw some unique stuff, but like I said, season 41 and onward, bro, like it says goodbye Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. Pokemon Company has announced that season 41 will be the final season for competitive online play. It will start on April 1st and end when the game servers go offline. So it seems like Pokemon Champions is gonna come out at the end of the month. That's my speculation, bro, because I don't know how long a season lasts in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, because I've never done competitive online on that. But like usually in Legends ZA is like only a couple weeks, like 3 or 4 weeks. But looking at this, I feel like Pokemon's. Let me go look at my calendar, right? Let me go check out my calendar. March. Let's go into April. We might see Pokemon Champions. I'd say April 24th. That's like my best bet. I feel like Pokemon Champions is gonna come out April 24th. And so somebody hold me to it. If it happens, call me the guru, call me the wizard, call me the doctor. And let's see, bro. So let's go look at this one, right? It's all but confirmed now that Pokemon Champions won't have IVs and there's no judge function. Wow, there's no judge function. You can assign 66 stat points, SPs, in any stat, up to 32 in a single stat. Okay, so basically the stats spread out is 66, which makes sense if you do the math. And also it seems like you will be able to store 80 Pokemon in Pokemon Champions. Initially, you can purchase the Pokemon Champions Premium subscription to increase your storage. You also won't be able to organize your Pokemon in boxes. It will be a single list. Wow, that's crazy. So you gotta just keep scrolling down and just like move your Pokemon. That's wild. That's very wild. But I guess if you pay for storage, like let's just say if you pay to play, right? It's only 80. 80, bro. That's crazy. 80. In the update, other screenshots show 30 initial Pokemon for storage, so the 80 number may not be accurate at the start. We don't know the actual free limit. Okay, so it seems like we get more Pokemon than 30, like in the free version. So it seems like you could bring more than 30 Pokemon. Maybe it's just story progression or so. We have now, okay, let's see this. What's today? Like, we have now confirmed Pokemon Champion storage limits. So basically we don't really know the storage limits technically. And then let's see what else. We now have confirmation of Pokemon Champion storage limits. Yeah, nah, it seems like they don't know pretty much from what I'm seeing. Like they don't know. And we're gonna come back to Central for like Gen 10 stuff too. And let's see if there's any news. Yo, guys, like, yo, how do y'all feel about this, bro? Like, you could customize your characters, but like one thing that I really hope is that like, yo, you could walk around. Like if your character, like you could just like walk around with your character, bro, that I'll be sold. Like that's something that I hope we get with Pokemon Champions, is that like we get to just walk around, we get to move around and stuff like that. Like that's like my biggest hope, bro, for real. It seems like they don't know. Wow, like for real, bro. Like I really hope that like, yo, we get to have like not open world, but like, you know, just give us like Splatoon. You guys know Splatoon. Like y'all know Splatoon. Like give us something like that where we have an overworld and we could just walk around and do our thing. That would be exciting. Now let's go over here. Okay, so this is something that like they didn't show on the website. I'm assuming this has to be on the Japanese website. I don't know what bro means by it's okay. Wait, which one? I'm wearing a headset though, so nah, bro. Like I'm telling you, Meat Puppet, yo, put the volume up, Meat Puppet. It's gonna sound fire. It's gonna sound fire, my guy. Let's see. Pokemon Champions will be free to play. However, there will be an optional paid subscription you can buy to increase storage space, increase numbers of teams you can have. Hilarious. premium missions and additional battle songs. You will also be able to purchase a premium battle pass to unlock items like mega stones and certain Pokemon faster without grinding. So I wonder, what is the grinding in this game going to be like? Like, I wonder what that's gonna because when you look at this, right, like this looks like every day that you log in, and this looks like a premium pass, which like is hilarious, bro. So it seems like some of the things that we're gonna get in this game, right, is like we can get a mega stone. So every day that you log in, I'm assuming like in general, or if you have the premium pass, if you log in and you got the premium pass, some of the things that you could get or at least unlock would be an Emboar. So like, let's just say if you logged in, you couldn't get this because you don't pay for it, then the next day you'll get it. So every other day you'll get some items. That one tweet basically guaranteed me not playing this game, really. And then you could get icons too. It looks like you could pay for like you can get icons. Bro, it's like, yo, you can get icons in this game, bro. This is hilarious. So, yo, my mic is tripping, but yeah, like this seems like, yo, if you pay for premium, then you get like all of the good stuff. But if you pay for normal, every other day you get it. They haven't confirmed it, but that's what it looks like for me. And let's see, is there anything else that we could talk about? Like yo, like I said, yo guys, yo, the graphics in this game, it really did change. Okay, this doesn't look that good, but like you can see that like the models look more like, it looked like Play-Doh. Like it looked like clay. Like look at this, bro. I heard that Mega Delphox has levitate, which is crazy. Like this Pokemon literally has levitate. Like that's actually crazy. Like I want to use Mega Delphox now. I might have to get I'm gonna get an alpha of that Pokemon regardless, but bro, like look at this, bro. Night and day and night. What? The Pokemon changing this. Free my mind. What? And then the trailer, bro. I don't know if y'all seen this. I don't know if you guys seen the trailer yet, but if you guys want, let's see. All right, let me make this big. Oh, this is way too big. But this is what the trailer looks like over here. Bro, like look at all the Pokemon, bro. Look at the cutscenes in this game. Like look at this, bro. It looks so good. Bro, I can't wait. I hope we get a Nintendo Direct of this. Those are two of the characters in the game. I like her hair. We have a luchador. He might be the champion. Did she just dance? Did you just say Pokopia is the only game you're excited for? Really? Yo, you too, Pump? That's crazy. Yo, this looks so good, bro. I'm excited. At least for me, I'm excited. I'm excited. All right. Yo, bro. Hilarious. Is that everything for Pokemon Champions? Is that everything for Champions? All right, yo, I'll give you guys my final thoughts on Pokemon Champions, bro. I'll give you guys my final thoughts. But basically, my final thoughts on Pokemon Champions is that, like, you know, Pokemon Game Freak done Pokemon themselves with some of the things, like some of the options that they gave us is going to be the reason why people probably might not play it. However, I'm still going to play it. I'm still excited for the game. That's just because I just like playing Pokemon games, but I can understand why somebody is not as excited or they're turned off, because some of the stuff, it does kind of feel kind of pay to winish. Because like For example, if you just pay for like, you know, nothing, then you get less options and less teams. So hopefully in the future, with fan feedback, they'll make it more easier or accessible for people to be able to play this game or so, or it can win people over. I feel like with one good win over like this, like maybe if they give us exclusive Pokemon just for this game, I think that would be pretty awesome. Or if they give us like, you know, exclusive items or something, like I feel like we need something a little bit more. Or if we have like something like Splatoon where you have your character and you walk around and you get to interact with people, I'm just saying I will be excited. I will be excited, bro. But that's just my hope and wishes. And that's everything about Pokemon Champions for me. Or so like that, we pretty much are done with that one right there, but we're gonna come back to Pokemon Champions. Oh, I don't know why my thing just did that. Okay, F it. Now we are on Pokemon Wind and Waves. Guys, I know that like Pokemon Wind and Waves look amazing, but it's amazing. I'm not gonna cap. Can I get an amen in the chat? Can I get an amen in the chat? This game look amazing. I like this game and stuff like that, bro. I'm team Waves because I like the outfits in Pokemon Waves than Pokemon Wind. Pokemon Wind, I look like I'm hiking, and I'm not a nature type of guy. I'm not nature boy because this is not WWE, but I rather deal with the water than the nature, bro. Like every time I think about freaking hiking, I just think about splinters, like, you know, me just not having fun, walking all day in the freaking in the forest. It makes me feel unsafe. There's a person named Jason with a mask and a machete. I'm good. But as you guys could tell, yo, me personally, I haven't seen one person hate on this game. Like Pokemon Wind and Waves is the first Pokemon game since like Gen 6 or maybe Gen 7. Since Gen 7 that the fans didn't like complain at all. Like I swear to God, like I remember, yo, people hating on Pokemon Sword and Shield with the tree gate. People hating on Scarlet. I mean, understandably, like, you know, respectfully, like, yeah, everybody hated Scarlet and Violet. Pokemon Legends Arceus, like people, it's still well loved, but like, you know, people did critique the graphics of the game. Pokemon Legends ZA, they talked about windows and stuff like that. The windows were giving too much PNG. Yo, does anybody remember from the Twitch side that like, yo, bro, people would be talking about, yo, the windows look too PNG for me, stuff like that, bro. And I remember telling people like, yo, bro, man, you just gotta play Spider-Man, bro. If you like the windows, yo, you gotta go to Spider-Man or something like that. So let's get straight into it. A new stage is set for the Pokemon series. The Pokemon Winds and Pokemon Wave games, all new entries in the Pokemon video game series, will be released exclusively on the Nintendo Switch 2 and simultaneously worldwide release in 2027. Pokemon Wind and Waves plays like Arceus or ZA. I'll ship the game if it plays like it. I mean, I'm guaranteed it's gonna play really good. Like from what we've seen right now, it looks really nice. The Pokemon Wind and Wave games. Okay, I read that. And then this is what it looks like. Let me go pause the video just so we can look at the trailer. All right. All right, let's get out of this right here. Like, ain't nobody want to see this. All right. Now that we opened up the door. Look at Pikachu. Yo, Pikachu looks so good. I still don't know why Pikachu needs new forms like these. Like, why are Pikachu with clothing new forms? Yo, bro, why is Pikachu with clothing new forms? Like, make that make sense. Like, y'all have noticed that? Like, yo, they did this with Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, and you can't even take those Pokemon out, right? So, like, why? Why do they do this with Pikachu, bro? Give us like a different Pikachu, like Pikachu. Bring Pikachu to the game. Don't give me Pikachu with clothes and then be like, oh, Game Freak. It's like they stepping up. I like this. I like what I'm seeing right here. Tropius, no. I wonder if do you guys think that Tropius is gonna get a second evolution? I feel like Tropius is gonna get a second evolution or is gonna get a new form, in my opinion. All right, that's Pokemon Winds. Yeah, that's Pokemon Waves. Right, man. Like, look at everything, bro. It looks so good. No. Y'all don't want that? You guys don't want a new Tropius form? You guys really don't want a new Tropius form? I hope it's not like Scarlet and Violet, because that was horrible. I hope it's like Black and White, Sword and Shield. Look at the starters, bro. I hate this. Browit. Oh. Pombon. Yes, Pombon. Gekwa. Nah, bro. Pombon till I die. I'm team Pombon till I die, bro. That'd be cool, like a Jurgarath in Scarlet and Violet. Yo, big facts. Big facts. Big facts. Pokemon Winds and Pokemon Waves. I gotta sneeze. And yo, guys, from what I've seen, W Sarge, from what I've seen, right? Pokemon Wind and Pokemon Waves is like, it's going into a 5-year development cycle, which is like the first time, I'm assuming, ever, or like the first time in a very long time. But bro, that's some W development right there, bro, because hopefully by the time we get to 2027, the game looks like super perfect. Like, I'm very curious on like what it's gonna look like. I can't wait for the Pokemon Direct for this game. So let's go put the music back on. These new titles featured an open world to explore with beautiful windswept islands. I don't like the fact that they don't say region, like the Unova region, Galar region, Paldea, like they just call it windswept islands. Maybe because, you know, it's just literally just an island archipelago with no like, you know, Pokemon like league or anything like that. So I'm curious about that. But I wonder if this is the windswept region. And then saying wind swept, yo, say that like fast 5 times. Like, I can't say the word. Like, yo, why is it so? It's a tongue twister, yo, bro. Shiny tech. Who's shiny hunting while watching the stream? Yo, guys, yo, who's shiny hunting while watching the stream right now? Put a 1 in the chat. That's not even the region's name. There's no region name right now. I hope so. I hope so, because like for right now it just says islands, and like this game has multiple different islands. So I feel like maybe like in a Nintendo Direct or so we'll get it, or a Pokemon Direct. Okay, so the windswept islands in a vast ocean with glittering waves that ebb and flow. The Pokemon that live in harmony with this region's lush environment have developed their own unique ecosystem. By visiting these islands, you are sure to open the door to a brand new adventure that could only be found here. During this adventure, You'll be able to team up with all kinds of Pokemon to overcome both the difficult road ahead and even the forces of nature that blocks your path at times. You know which Pokemon I wonder that's going to be in this game? I wonder if we're going to be getting Landorus in them. I wonder if Landorus, Enamorus, Thundurus, I wonder if those Pokemon are going to be in this game. And then they're going to get like a new form. Why do I have my controller in my hand? I'm not playing games right now. I only hope it has multiple different islands. It does. It does. During this adventure, you'll be able to team up with all kinds of Pokemon to overcome both the difficult road ahead and even the force of natures. Okay, I read that. So this is what it looks like so far. I can't click the pictures, but let's see. Like, bro, we already got some Pokemon, which we will talk about once we get to the Twitter part of the section of this. But you know, these are some of the Pokemon. This is some of the scenery or so like that in the games. I'm not gonna say this is in-game footage because Fallen is saying that, oh, this is not in-game footage, but I'm assuming this is gonna look even better, or it's gonna look like this with 5 years of development. I hope so. I hope they're getting paid correctly because this look right. If it looks like this when I play it, I'm gonna be happy. Bro, why did I look like an alpha? You see this? Bro, look at them red ass eyes. Looking like an alpha. Well, underwater. And then like, yo, look at this swamp, the flower and stuff like that, bro. It looks really nice. You got Wailord and Walmer. Like, bro, this, I hope that like Pokemon be having like unique characteristics in the game. That's something that I hope that we can see. Like Corsola, like, and then we have like, I'm assuming this is gonna be the main hub right here. I wonder if we're gonna have a house over here too. And then, yo, we got mountains with lava, slugma, nuts. And then, bro, we got Krabby. Yo, give me a new Krabby form. They did it with Mankey. Now give me Krabby. I want Krabby to have a brand new form, bro. I need Krabby to look lit, bro. I need a Krabby form. I need a Krabby Patty. Wendy's, make it happen again. Not me, LOL. I'm about to head to bed. Gonna try to start working out at 5:30 a.m. Yo, good luck. But Pump, if you do leave, you know, hopefully we get to see you for tomorrow's stream and stuff like that. Windswept is just describing the islands. But that's what they keep saying though. They keep saying it's like Windswept Islands, like every time they talk about the game though. I only hope it has multiple different islands. I think Tapus are coming back. I hope not. I hate Tapu so much, bro. In this, it is in-game footage. Just some of it is not. Okay. Just don't know if it's real, but have you seen those leaked photos of riding Piloswine? I have not. Who knows? We might see it. And I wonder if we can go to all these floors, and I wonder if you could walk. Yo, just imagine. Yo, I think you could walk up this place. Yo, when we play Pokemon Winds and Waves, that's gonna be the first thing I'm gonna do. I'm gonna try to see if I could go up all the way to the top of this freaking resort, and then I'm gonna jump all the way down. Now I'm joking, but yeah, nah, that looks very unique. And then we got Pikachu right here in the wild, and that's it for that. And then, bro, these are the main characters. The first look at the main characters. Yo, guys, who are you picking? Are you team Winds? Are you team Waves? I'm team Waves till I die because I just don't like the outfits. I like the outfits on this game because I like the hats. That's pretty much just it. Because it's the same. I feel like it's the same character, just a different book bag, different color in the you know, wave board, and different hats. That's it. The characters look the same, and I guess like different color like cufflinks and stuff like that. Like that's literally just it. But I'm picking Waves, bro. It seems like Waves is for me. I feel like I'm team Waves, bro. Beautiful windswept islands and vast oceans. That's how they describe the region. Let's see. You, the player, will become the main character in this adventure. When you dive into the world of Pokemon Winds and Pokemon Waves, the outfit your character dons will differ between versions. Just what kind of story could be awaiting you? I hope it's fire. I hope it's a good story. But I like the characters so far. Like they look pretty cool and stuff like that. Bro, I'm telling you, bro, we're gonna get the new we're gonna get the Pokopia Tangela in this game, bro. Mark my words. We're gonna get the Pokopia like Tangle growth. Whatever the Tangela, like whatever the one that we get in Pokopia with the question mark and stuff like that, looks like a professor. We're getting that. All right, Slugma. Yeah, bro, this game's gonna be legendary. Gonna choose a version based off box art legendaries, whichever is better. I'm going off of the character design, bro. That's just me. Like, I don't really care because I'm gonna play both of the games regardless. I'm probably gonna do a Pokemon Winds walkthrough and then a Pokemon Waves walkthrough. That's pretty much it for me. Let's see. So that's Pokemon Wind and Waves so far. Is there anything else on here? I don't see anything else. There's nothing else. Okay. Yes. I'm sorry. I didn't know that you could scroll more down. Introducing the first partner Pokemon. The 3 Pokemon you can partner up with are Brout, the Bean Chick Pokemon, Pombon, the puppy Pokemon, and Gekwa, the water gecko Pokemon. Choose one to be your partner and set out on a new adventure together. So these are the starters. Guys, how do you feel about the starters? On a scale of 1 to 10, what do you guys give it? Is this your favorite generation of starter Pokemon? Or do you feel like there's better? I'm gonna give this like a 7 in terms of like starters. No, I'm gonna give it a 6. I'm gonna be real, right? Because I don't like the grass type, and then I don't like the water type, but I do like the fire type. That's what brings it extra point for me. But to be honest with you, it's a 6. But I'm probably just gonna pick the fire type. Like maybe on my second playlist. I might, depending on the final evolutions, I will decide which one I pick. So whichever is the final evolutions I'll see, that I was like, I'll pick it like that. Waves. Good evening. I wonder if there will be a version exclusive mons. Yo, nah, there definitely will be version exclusives. Don't let Pombon stand up. I want him to stand up. I want Pombon to have 2 legs at the end of his evolution. I think this is okay. I think this one is gonna have to show the final stages, but we're not gonna see that until the game either gets leaked on Twitter or the game is gonna, like, you know, come out. But that last 2 weeks, we're gonna see, they're gonna put everything on Twitter. I'll tell you that. Sadly, just make sure you don't go on Twitter that day or that week or that month. Browit. This Pokemon runs about energetically while photosynthesizing using the leaves on its brow. It's lively, but it can also be a bit clumsy. I don't know who picked this Pokemon, but you know, I'll let y'all have that. I'll let you guys have that. Pombon, the puppy Pokemon, and stuff like that. The area below its throat glows faintly from the heat generated organs within its lungs. This Pokemon is guideless and friendly. I do like Pombon. I like Pombon. And then Gekwa, the water gecko Pokemon. This Pokemon launches springy balls of water from its tail. Gekwa is very intelligent and maneuvers shrewdly while putting on airs. Okay. Okay. And then we got the special Pikachus. Like I said, like every time it's like, yo, put clothing on Pikachu, that's a new form. Put clothing on Pikachu, that's a brand new form. That's what they do. So let's go put clothing on Pikachu. Call that us, bro. Don't give me a fire type Pikachu or something. All right, but before we get to this, let's go to Twitter and let's go see what people are saying. So we went to Soul Silver Art. We're at Soul Silver Art and stuff like that, and then we'll go back to Central and stuff like that for the detour and stuff like that to look about what, you know, these Pokemon are. You kind of like Brout, really. Gonna choose starter, whichever is strongest in its final form. I think I'll use all three. I'm expecting Water Poison, Fire Fairy, and Grass Steel. Okay, that is actually fire. If that's the case, I'll take that. Like, that's actually pretty fire. I like that. I don't care about looks. I care about competitive viability. Okay. Electric Fire Pika. Yes. Yes. But let's go see what some people are saying on Twitter. I'm pushing this because Brout is just a chick. It could become an angry bird. It could be it looks like an angry bird. Any bird, but there's a lot of different hints. One of them being a nocturnal owl influence. I still think it could become a great eerie nightjar. I've never seen a nightjar before. Maybe a frogmouth mix, who literally camouflages themselves as leaves and trees. So he's saying that this Pokemon could look like this. I've never heard of these type of birds. Forgive me, I don't know anything about birds or bird watching because I've never bird watched a day in my life because they're gonna poop on me. But let's go see and stuff like that. Yo, surprised not to see more people talk about these two Gen 10 features. Pokemon affecting the environment, diving, open world, underwater. I feel like these were two of the biggest reveals of the trailer. Maybe they didn't hit the community as hard as a result of the Terra leaks. So I wonder if in Pokemon Waves, right? In Pokemon Winds, like if you're playing Pokemon Winds, you can't dive under the water. And if you're playing Pokemon Waves, you can't like explore in caves and stuff like that. Because it seems like maybe there's more cave exploration and all that stuff in Pokemon Winds, and then like you could dive underneath in Pokemon Waves. You want a grass flying starter finally? Crazy. Update: if the Bach legendaries are both Naga serpents deities, Nagas are known to be shape shifters. Okay, so I'm assuming they're saying that like the legendaries might look like these serpents. So we might have like snake-like legendaries. I guarantee you they're not doing that. Yeah. If it goes grass flying, fire ground, and water rock, that would be pretty awesome. I like that. Which direction will Gekwa go in? Maybe one of these. Okay, so a Tokay golden tail, spiny tail gecko, a Southland dragon, and a Komodo dragon, water monitor lizard. Bro, if it turns into a Komodo dragon, that'll be fire. If that gecko turns into a Komodo dragon, that'll be lit. I'm not gonna cap. Nah, bro. Like, come on, bro. Like, look at these, bro. These birds. This is not gonna cut it, bro. That ain't gonna cut it. But let's see what else. And I guess that they're saying like, if you look at like this picture of the clouds, it might look like this serpent right here. So I guess that's what they're talking about. And let's see if anybody else. Ain't nobody doing it. Everybody's picking the dog. Everybody, yo, I feel like the grass type is everyone's favorite. Like everybody keeps talking about the grass type. Like I feel like a lot of people really do like the grass type Pokemon. Could Mr. Windychew and Wavychew actually be the Wind and Wave box art legendaries in disguise? I personally don't like this theory. Yo, that's crazy. It seems like, yo, the legendaries are disguising themselves as Pikachus. That is too funny. That's too hilarious, bro. That's a leak. Okay. Bro, people disrespecting Pombon, bro. I will not take no Pombon disrespect. But that's everything on Twitter for this one over here on Soul Silver Art. Let's go check out Central Leaks. Let's go see what they're talking about over here. Right here, bro. So Game Freak definitely borrowed some textures from Wind and Waves for the Legends ZA DLC areas. And even then, you can see the engine improvements on the newer game. So I guess that like, I mean, I'm not gonna lie, yo, when you did go fight Darkrai, this area did look pretty nice. Do y'all feel like they did that? Do you guys feel like they took the textures from like Legends, I mean Pokemon Wind and Waves, they brought that over to Legends ZA DLC? I don't think they did that, but you know, it's probably just a coincidence or something like that they just have like the same areas. My first reaction was like Little Pyroid. It's not even, they don't even look alike. Let's see too. So to get more context on this feature, okay, so the Rotom hoverboard is the main method of transportation in Pokemon Wind and Waves. It allows you to sync to a Pokemon and use its field ability. For example, when syncing to a flying type Pokemon, the hoverboard gets the ability to fly. Okay, so you could use like a Pokemon's type or so. That'd be pretty cool. It's basically Synchro Machine 2.0. You can sync with most, if not all, Pokemon. There's actually a leash between you and your Pokemon. Game Freak initially wanted for every Pokemon to be rideable, but ended up scrapping the feature. And this is the replacement. I wish that you could just ride a hoverboard. Like, I don't know why they implemented like Pokemon in this, but I feel like they should have just, you know, okay, you could just ride a hoverboard and that's it throughout the season and just like the terrain. That would have been pretty awesome. Yeah, they should have just did something like that. But, you know, like Pokemon Wind and Waves, bro, like it looked really good. It looked really good. Do you guys think we're gonna get voice acting when it comes to Pokemon Wind and Waves? Like, would you guys be excited if this game had voice acting or no voice acting? Are you team voice acting or are you team no voice acting? Like, I to be honest with you, I don't care or so, but yo guys, so this is Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, and then this is Pokemon Legends ZA. Which one looked better? Pokemon Scarlet and Violet or Pokemon Legends ZA? Which will look better? Pokemon centers will have a giant balloon above them so you can find them from a distance. Oh, that's so funny. There's definitely no voice acting. Yo, Vax. Man. Okay. Pikachu look a little bit different. Pikachu is getting a new model in Gen 10. However, the redesign is not as big as originally planned. Looks like the middle point. At least Pikachu looks like Pikachu. ZA, baby steps for Pokemon. Okay, let's see. And then I guess this is a beta picture. And then this is what it looks like now. And you know, I guess it's confirmed that we have a Pokemart and that we have a Pokemon Center still. W Nurse Joy, the Nurse Joy in this game, you know, she looked cool. And so these are all the Pokemon that's confirmed coming to Pokemon Winds and Pokemon Waves. Sprout, Pombon, Gekwa, the 2 new Pikachu forms, Pikachu, regular, Raichu, and a Alolan Raichu, which I'm curious. if we're gonna actually have that. I don't know if I remember seeing that in the trailer. Voice acting could be nice finally. That it would be. I'd be okay via Pokemon content creators. I'd be okay if they were a Pokemon content creators. It would be pretty cool, Mark. And welcome in, Mark. How's it going, my guy? Then we have the Oddish line, which I don't know why. Where's Sunflora? Yeah, like they should just put Sunflora like right here. I don't know why they did that, but we have the Oddish line and Sunflora. And then we have, you know, Krabby line. We got Tangela, which I don't know why he didn't put the other Tangela forms in there. And then we have like Ladybug and stuff like that. We have Pichu. And then we got Slugma. I love Slugma, W Pokemon. We got Corsola. I don't know if the Galarian Corsola is going to be in this game, but that would be pretty cool. Welcome back, yo, Tashawn Locky. Welcome back, my guy. And then we have Taylor. Yo, bro, I feel like this Pokemon hasn't been seen since maybe like Gen 4. Yeah, like, yo, I feel like I haven't seen this Pokemon. Okay, maybe BDSP, like you can get this Pokemon in BDSP, but I feel like I haven't seen this Pokemon in no Pokemon games for years. I might have to shiny hunt that. Wingull. Yo, Wingull is in every Pokemon game, bro. I feel like we're never gonna, there's never gonna be a Pokemon game where you don't see Wingull like that. Finally done working for the day. And to the reset, let's get it, my guy. Let's get it. And then we got the Walmer line. We have the Dusclops line, which why don't we see Dusknoir? That's like, we have, there's more Pokemon. They're just not adding it. Tropius, Carnivine, the Lumion, what is it called? Okay, there they are. I didn't see them. Tangle Growth, Dusknoir, and then yo, we have the Seismitoad line, and then I forgot what this Pokemon's called, but we got these ones. We got my boy Electros. Yo, I need a shiny Alpha Electros now. I need a shiny hunt this Alpha shiny hunt this Pokemon even more now. Who knows? Yo, probably on Monday we might, you know, see this. And then yeah, nah, bro, I'm rocking with the Pokemon so far. Leaf Pelipper is good. It has Drizzle. Yo, facts. Oh, yo, guys, what do you think about the Pokemon so far that like they've shown? Like, you guys rocking with it? You guys not rocking with it? Like, how do you guys feel about it? Y'all rocking with it? Nah? No? And they say with Pokemon Winds and Waves launching in 2027, Gen 9 becomes the first generation to last for 5 years. The longest Pokemon generation ever. I could have swore that like Gen 7 or so like that, like, or Gen 6, there was a long break. But wow. Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. So if Pokemon Scarlet came out 2022, then we got the DLC 2023, and then we had Mochi Mayhem and stuff like that with the Indigo Disc and Tail Mask. And then Legends ZA came out 2025. If Mochi Mayhem was the only thing that came out 2024, it must have been a very disappointing year for Pokemon. But I don't remember that time. I'm not even gonna cap, because I was streaming around this time. I took Pokemon streaming seriously, like 2020, early 2025. But 2026, there's nothing, no mainline, nothing. And then Pokemon Winds and Waves. Yeah, there's some wasted mons like leading line. Who knows though? They might make a new form and they might make it actually like competitive or viable competitive. You know, I hope they're giving it like some of the Pokemon that's like weak. Hopefully they give them either new forms or they give them a new evolution that makes them stronger. That's my hope for it. Or so, but basically, I feel like Pombon and Gekwa, I guess they're both tied. Let me see what you guys think. Let me go put up a poll. Yo, I feel like I care what y'all say or so like that. What y'all think? So, which starter Which starter are you picking? Which starters are you picking? Which starter are you picking? All right, I'm gonna put up the poll for you guys right now. Right now, copy. Bro, I'm not spelling their names, bro. When you listen, that's why there's copy and paste options. It makes life so much more easier. Route, copy. And then the last one is Gekwa. Copy. All right, yo guys, let me know who you're picking. Let me know who you're picking right now. Which of the starters are you picking? I'm telling you, Team Pombon until I die. I'm Team Pombon until I MIA myself in Minecraft. But I think that's pretty much just about everything, except like, what do you guys think the gimmick is gonna be? Like, what is y'all opinion on like the gimmick? Like, what do you think they're gonna do for the gimmick? Like, do you have any idea? Like, is the gimmick gonna be like weather based? Is the gimmick gonna be like new forms? Is it gonna be like, you know, moves? Like, which one do you guys feel like we're gonna get? Like, I'm curious or so like that. After you guys, you know, pick or vote, yo guys, make sure you vote. Make sure you guys vote and stuff. But, you know, let me know what you guys think. That'll be pretty good. And I guess Pokemon is coming to Brazilian. There's gonna be Brazilian Portuguese. That's fire. I love Brazil. W Brazil. You know what's so crazy, guys? A random fact about me is I have a Brazilian flag in my room. Like, I literally have a Brazilian flag. So anytime like there's somebody, a Brazilian viewer, I'd be like, especially like back when I first started streaming, I was like, yo, anybody's like, yo, I'm from Brazil. I was like, yo, I got the flag, bro. Listen, bro, I W Brazil in a non like weird passport bro way. Probably weather, because it would fit the theme. I agree. I agree. So I think that's everything for Pokemon Wind and Waves. I don't think there's anything like else to talk about really with Pokemon Wind and Waves and stuff. But that was pretty solid. Let me just go throw this right here and stuff. Let's go, before we talk about Pokemon Pokopia, let's go talk about like, you know, some recent stuff that's happening with Pokemon. Also, we have Blaziken with the Mightiest Mark. It's returning. I'm just letting you guys know just in case you guys care. And if you guys are still, you know, doing Terra raids. I haven't done a Terra raid since, you know, Pokemon Legends ZA has been out. But, oh, yo, look at that. Yo, I want this now. That's a fire plushie. Yo, I don't think I've ever wanted a plushie in my life. Actually, guys, I actually do own a plushie. Funny enough, believe it or not. Like, I guess this is going to be rare someday. Okay, it's a Pikachu. I'll show you guys another time. Yeah, there's like too much stuff on it. But yeah, now I do own like this like Pokemon plushie. Yeah. You want a Brazilian baddie? Is that all you're thinking about, sir? You're not thinking about the food, the culture and nothing like that. You're just thinking about the ladies. I don't blame me. I defeated Blaziken today. Really? Did you get the Mightiest Mark? And then speaking about Blaziken, we are in season 7. If you guys don't know, I need to make sure to do this season, but you know, I probably might do it in like 2 weeks. Like not this week, but next week. I might do season 7 a stream like next week, probably like next Monday or Tuesday. Probably next month. Yeah, probably next Monday or maybe Wednesday or Thursday. I'll do the season 7 stream. Just so, wait, let me make sure I check the calendar. Oh yeah, no, I need to do it by Wednesday. So, okay, all right. I'll figure out my schedule, or I could do it on Sunday. I could do it next week Sunday, or so. Nah, I'm gonna have to do it Wednesday. I'm gonna do it on Wednesday. Next Wednesday. We'll push Dynamax Adventures to Thursday. It's supposed to be on Thursday regardless. So that's what, yo, and guys, yo, how you guys liking the new mic? Like, guys, I literally installed the mic and stuff like that, and I tried to like EQ it. I am not like a sound engineer, and I don't have a degree in sound engineer, so I try to do the best that I can. But like, yo, guys, let me know, yo, you guys rocking with the mic? I feel like my mic beforehand was like kind of like, it was giving like electric noise every time I was talking. So like, I feel like this one's definitely not giving me no electric noise or something like that. I feel like this is more like clear and crisp, but I can always change it too. But let me know if you guys rock with this. Like, let me know if this sounds better. Like, let me know if this mic sounds way better than like the other mic or something like that, just so I know that, you know, y'all rock with it. I'm here. I'm new here. What's your 2 favorite legendary Pokemon? Yours is Ho-Oh and Zacian. My 2 favorite legendary Pokemon have to be man. You know what, bro? Nate Dogg. I'm gonna do this for you, bro. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do you one better. This is what we're gonna do. I'm gonna go into a tier list. Yes, I am going to go into a tier list, and I am going to where I'm gonna pick. I'm gonna pick that, yo. Yeah, let me go to a tier list. I got you. Yeah, let me go to a tier list. You just get you Nate Dogg. You giving me the idea. RIP to Nate Dogg too. Tier list. Yes, let me go to tier list. Yeah, let me go to tier list, yo. I feel like that'll be fun too. I feel like that would be fun. I'll put this in the docket. Yeah, let me put this in the docket. Pokemon. Pokemon legendaries. Pokemon legendaries. All box art. I want all legendaries. Yes, this is good. Okay, this is all the legendaries, I'm assuming. So yeah, I got you guys. Let me put this in the docket. That's gonna be in the docket. Sorry guys, yo, my mouse is like, it disappeared. But I like in terms of legendaries, I like it's such a hard question, bro. Palkia, okay, Palkia, and then Mewtwo. Palkia and Mewtwo were my favorite. Yeah, I like Palkia. That was so hard, bro. There's so many legendaries, bro, but I'll show you when we do the tier list. But yo, earn Blaziken in the night. Yo, guys, make sure that you guys do this before the 11th, or make sure you get this done on 11th. If you guys want to all come kick it with your boy and we could all grind from rank Z to A, you already know what I'm finna be doing. So make sure you go get your Blazikens with your boy. If you don't want to do it now, we could do this next Wednesday on the 11th, March 11th. And then, yeah, bro, that's an important question. Yo, bro, it's a hard question to pick. For real, Nate. And then I also like Terrapagos. You do? Entei and Garantina are your favorite. I love Garantina. Your favorite is Lunala. Not bad. Yeah, so guys, yo, just let you guys know, no more than 2 of the following special Pokemon may be registered to your battle team. So you can only pick 2 of these guys. Held items. Okay, so if you get to rank A, okay, this is what you'll get. So make sure you guys get to rank A so you can get 3 gold bottle caps, 5 bottle caps, a seed of mastery. Which, why? Give me Pokeballs. Like, why are you giving me seed of mastery? It's like, I could get that from catching an alpha Pokemon. And a big nugget. Like, bro, they're being stingy with the rewards, bro. Give me Pokeballs or something. And oh, whoops. Wait, we gotta get out this ad. Oh, why did this do that? Oh wait, let me go pick another one now. Now that we're doing this, let me pick another one. I want to pick my other favorite. Where's my other favorite one? Select the beta. What's your name? Waterfall. I'm trying to pick my other one. Where's my other favorite one? Yeah, it's this one. Oop. Okay. Sorry about that, guys. Sorry about that. But let's continue. Let's continue. Okay. So let's talk about Pokemon Pokopia. How do you guys feel about Pokemon Pokopia? On a scale of 1 to 10, what is your rating for Pokemon Pokopia? I don't know if you guys have seen my channel today or my page, but I have put some streams up for Pokemon Pokopia. And when it comes to Pokemon Pokopia, we are going to be playing it Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Sunday, I'm gonna need a shiny hunt. Yo, my other channel is not dead. It's just that like I'm gonna have to figure out a brand new way to incorporate my channel, because Pokemon Company has literally done took over this channel, bro. Like the Pokemon Company has done like a seizure of this channel, and it's like, bro, I gotta just play this game now. I can't wait for this game. Joshua gives it a negative 10. That's crazy, bro. That's disrespectful. That's crazy. My only hope and wish for this game is that we get the these exclusive Pokemon. My only wish is that we could bring the exclusive Pokemon to Pokemon. We should be able to know that hopefully by this week. What's so crazy? When it came to Pokemon Legends ZA, they were dropping everything. Like they were dropping the legendaries. They showed Zygarde and all that stuff. They done ruined my eyeballs every time I touch Twitter. But when it comes to this game, they didn't show nothing. Like they not leaking nothing in this game. They're not saying I want the game to be leaked. That's not what I'm saying. But they not giving me no info. I don't know nothing about Pokopia. Don't care about Pokopia. Okay, you would care about Pokopia if you could bring these Pokemons to Gen 10. Yes, you would. One of my friends is a big Poke hater, and he actually likes Pokopia. I'm so excited for it. It's like Pokemon Pokopia brings everybody together. Pokopia is a 0 for you. Yo, bro, man, yo. I swear to God, yo, it'd be hard being the only person that loves Pokemon in the friend group. Cause like my older brother, like me and my brother used to talk about Pokemon and stuff like that, like whenever something new comes out. But nowadays, like, yo, I send him a post and he's like, whatever. It's like, bro, what happened to your love of Pokemon? But all right, yo, let's go check out this news over here and stuff, yo, guys. Yo, let me know if you guys are rocking with this game. Pokemon Pokopia, releasing on Nintendo Switch 2 on March 5th. Oh yeah, the reason why we're not getting leaks is because this is a Switch 2 exclusive. That's why there's no leaks. W's in the freaking chat for Switch 2 not being hackable. Can I get an amen? Savor the slow life with a relaxing life simulation game devoted to crafting and creating and building. Play as a Ditto and build a new life with Pokemon from the ground up. With the help from your Pokemon friends, rebuild a desolate world into a charming utopia, one step at a time. And that's pretty much Pokopia, bro. Let's go look at the trailer real quickly. Let's go check this out. But it's a long ass trailer. I'm not even gonna cap. Let's see. I'm curious. I mean, we've seen this on Pokemon Day, but Bro. I mean, I already seen this, so you already done see my reaction. But yo, guys, what do you think this form of Rotom is gonna be? Like, everybody put your typing in here. What type do you think Rotom is gonna be? Like stereo Rotom. I cannot watch the trailer again. You watch it at 2.5 speed. Don't worry, we're gonna go through this quick. Gen 10 will have no hack Pokemon. God, thank you God. Pretty much post-apocalypse Pokemon. I'm watching Resident Evil 9. I'm still not done with that. That game is scary though.
Is that curious looking stereo of Rotom?
Electric Steel? Ooh.
By the music
I like that.
inside?
DJ Rotom.
Really energetic and seems to go by DJ Rotom. What happens if you give it a CD in the game?
Yeah, nah, bro. I'm not playing the Academy music, bro.
It can help liven up the town with a variety of music.
Rotom's gonna make everybody happy.
The others are grooving to the beat too. Let's listen to DJ Rotom.
I guess you can make people Pokemon dance in this game.
While I introduce you to the world of Pokemon Pokopia.
This man's eating it.
Ditto first encounters Professor Tangrowth in a wasteland that was once a town.
Mm-hmm.
It seems like Ditto is working alongside other Pokemon to develop the town. Wow.
Yo, like when you think about it, this game is kind of depressing because it's like, yo, this is after the end of the world. Like, yo, are they gonna explain like what happened in this game?
They're sure.
Like, is there a story mode? Austin John, tell us. Electric normal? Ah, that will not be electric normal. Come on.
It looks like Riolu wants something to eat too.
Maybe electric psychic.
But how do you cook?
Read it. I feel like this is gonna be normal steel. Speaking of normal steel, I feel like this is gonna be a new form, and it's gonna be normal steel type. Bro.
A Greedent appeared.
He lives in your house.
Everyone calls it Chef Dente.
Chef Dente form.
Cook all sorts of dishes.
Like I'm telling you, bro, like we're gonna get different forms in Pokemon.
Each Pokemon has different
Pokemon Gen 10.
Some dishes will even power up your moves when you eat them. This will make it even easier to develop the town.
Okay.
Try bringing Pokemon you've befriended on an outing.
I wonder how many Pokemon.
You can visit other players' towns.
Yo, guys, on Thursday, Friday, on Saturday, I'm gonna bring you guys over to my village. So like whenever we play Pokemon Pokopia on Saturday, I'm inviting everybody to come join.
You can play with up to 3 other people. First, let's play some hide and seek. I wonder where everyone's hiding.
Yo, Prop Hunt is hilarious, bro.
There's someone here too.
0.25 is actually a couple frames slower, but it creates more.
Where's the last one?
I wonder how many Pokemon you done found.
You can transform into objects too. That was a fun game of hide and seek.
Like, I'm not gonna cap, that's actually pretty far.
By working together, you could even build something this big.
Yeah, man.
Together, you can develop a town.
Bro, did he just spit that out his mouth?
Far-off adventures. New encounters.
I wonder if Ditto could do a human form. That would be pretty awesome if Ditto could do a form like that in the real Pokemon game.
May await you as well. Every day, the world gets bigger and bigger. Developing a town, one step at a time. Pokemon Pokopia.
All right. Well, that's Pokemon Pokopia, folks. And in my opinion, the game looked pretty good. I like it. Like when I see Pokemon Pokopia, I wasn't that interested at first, but like I feel like the game has grown on me a lot since the times that I've seen it. And nah, it looks really good. It looks really good, bro. Like, look at Ditto and stuff. It's all happy. Create a charming world built alongside your Pokemon friends. After a satisfying day of crafting, building, and gardening, relax in your very own paradise, or invite Pokemon and your friends to visit. The choice is yours. And then Ditto turns into a human. Then, you know, he meets friends. You could sleep with them and stuff and live out your dreams in this Pokemon world and stuff. Let me open up a new tab. Okay, so life in town. Settling in, this empty land is a blank slate brimming with promising possibilities. Make the most of your world by restoring and cultivating its natural beauty. As things get greener, you'll encounter more Pokemon. Okay, so we just have to make everything, you know, a place that's inhabitable. Use leafage to grow plants, break walls with rock smash, surf upon the open seas, and glide between mountains. Craft items and furniture, then decorate your space however you want. Okay. Befriend other Pokemon. Your Pokemon neighbors are excited to join you on your adventures, whether it's playing together or helping you build your house to welcome even more friends. All right, that looks pretty fire. That looks really fire. And stuff. All of these things that you could do. You got Pokemon follow you. And then building your paradise. Pokemon might ask for your help. Working with them will take you one step closer to a cozy Pokemon utopia. As your world evolves, you can find new ways to develop it to reflect your personalities and taste. Okay. So basically some of the stuff that we're gonna have to do is solve some of these issues for the Pokemon and stuff. So like we have to save Onyx because Onyx can't dig himself out. That's hilarious. What the hell? Bro, Espeon, let's go. All Pokemon friends. And then that's your own little city. Okay. Hopefully I will be able to make something cool. All right. Yo, Raichu has his own crib with Pikachu's. And Pikachu, that's hilarious. Yo, you have a whole Pikachu house. And then we got the DJ Rotom. Okay. More ways to play. Transforming the world means evolving your personal and play style too. From updating your hairstyle and outfits to visiting friends and taking photos of your creations together, there are so many ways to enjoy a world built by and for you. Play up to 3 or other people by visiting their worlds or inviting them to your own. You can even bring a Pokemon from your world with you when you visit and stuff. And these are some of the things that you could do with people. Bring some friends, do a selfie and stuff, make houses, build stuff. It looks really good and stuff. Adventure further afield. While there's plenty to do at home, it's also exciting to explore distant areas. There's no telling what you might encounter as you explore the vast landscape. So there's multiple different places that you could go other than just like your island. So I guess this is, I don't know if it's like open world. And what's good, QAP? What's good, bro? How's it going, my guy? 150 plus been spotted. They do in Sun and Moon. There's an entire town of people who were placed by Ditto That's hilarious. I feel like I remember that. I don't know why. And then you may discover how to transform into Graveler and Magnemite, or even meet a legendary Pokemon. Oh, yo, this is good. All right, this game has so much stuff to do. And then unique Pokemon pals. Meet some of the Pokemon you can befriend as you build your world. So let's go see this. All right, a few friendly faces. Let's take a look at some of the extraordinary Pokemon you might encounter as you work to make your world a better place. So we got Professor Tangle Growth, affectionately known as Professor Tangle Growth. This Pokemon is a vital guide to you and all the Pokemon you meet. Okay, so it's very knowledgeable, Tangle Growth, but I wonder if they say why it's so different or so like that. Like, I want to see the difference. Pikachu, what an unusual pale Pikachu. So that's Pikachu right there. Oh, let me sit back. And then we got Mosslax. Moss has grown all over this Snorlax, and the flower sways atop its head. How long has it been asleep? It's been asleep for centuries. That's disgusting. I'm surprised it's not itchy. And then, okay, so this is actually, it actually has a name. Smearguru. I guess Smeargle has I guess it's the other form of Smeargle. Smearguru. What a colorful chum. It looks like quite the prolific painter. I didn't know that this Pokemon actually had a different name. I thought it was just Smeargle just got paint all over itself. DJ Rotom. This Rotom inhabits a mini stereo. If you give it some CDs, it will liven things up with a variety of music. And then that's Rotom right there, DJ Rotom. That's the form. Chef Dente. This Greedent likes to store kitchen tools all over his body and treats everyone to its delicious dishes. And I guess that's all the Pokemon that we've seen so far. And I think that's everything we have to do with Pokemon Pokopia or so. I'm pretty excited to stream this. Like I said, yo guys, if you didn't know this, basically I changed up like the homepage of my YouTube channel. And if you just click the homepage of my YouTube channel, the first thing will show you all of the streams for the week. I think that it's like from top to bottom, I think it's like from top to bottom. So like, let's just say like if you go to like my YouTube channel or so, it will show you like literally like, what's going on. So if you guys are curious about like the schedule, it got you. Okay, so let's go to X. Okay, so it has a nice Pokédex. I don't know if you guys know that, but like there's like a Pokédex in this game, and it shows you that. That's pretty cool. I like the Pokédex. Oh, Pokemon Pokopia news, and yeah, let's see if there's anything like there's legendary. People could download it. Up to 5 Pokemon can follow you, and then that's like inside of these huts. Pokemon Center menu. Okay, and there's challenges in this game. I wonder if you have to do all the challenges. And that's you inside of a house. All right, so this is the people that played the game and stuff. That's pretty cool. Okay. Yeah, let's get like the thing about Pokemon Pokopia before we get to the next topic. Like I said, Pokemon Pokopia, I can't wait to play it. I need a cozy game. We've been intensely trying to get, shiny Pokemon and shiny alpha Pokemon. I feel like Pokemon Pokopia is going to be like a nice little change especially for like the cozy. Like I know that like, today's stream is a little bit slow, but like, at least when Pokemon Pokopia comes out, we're gonna have a chill, nice vibe. So I'm excited for that. I'm really excited for that. But that's everything about Pokemon Pokopia. I will literally see you guys on this game starting Thursday, and then we'll figure out a schedule for this game right here. But Pokemon Fire Red and Leaf Green, the game's already out. We're all playing it. Can you get the Reggies in this game? I don't know why, but like I found this like very unique thing going on the Pokemon website, and it's like Pokemon Fire Red and Leaf Green version Braille chart. And basically, I guess, if you guys want to screenshot this, or if you guys want to like the button, guys, please make sure you hit the like button for this stream and stuff like that too. Please make sure you hit the like button, subscribe, but make sure you save this. But like there's Braille or so just in case, like if you have to meet the Reggies or so, like it shows you, or whenever we get Pokemon Emerald, Ruby, and Sapphire, then like you already have this like on your person. I took a screenshot. I think I put it in the Discord, but I was gonna put this in the Discord. I think today. If I don't have it in the Discord, I'll put it like right after stream and stuff, so you guys don't gotta worry about that. But there are many different fun features in Pokemon Fire Red and Leaf Green version and Pokemon Leaf Green version games for fans to enjoy. In addition to catching different types of Pokemon, completing your Pokédex, and battling other talented trainers, there are plenty of exciting mysteries to unravel. One of them includes the appearance of Braille, a special system of writing using patterns of dots. In certain areas of the game, to advance your adventure, you may need to decode messages written in Braille, but don't worry. These inscriptions are easy to read using the chart below, and if you pay close attention in your daily life, you may find Braille in unexpected places like your hometown. I do see Braille a lot, like, whenever you go to like the train station or so, or if you go to like the bank, like you'll see Braille and stuff. But I thought that was pretty cool. Like, make sure you guys save it, hit the like button, so you might come across this again or something like that if you might need it. But another thing too, bro, before we get to doing this, bro, I wonder, when are we going to see Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness? Like, I couldn't really find that much stuff for XD Gale of Darkness, but it's it's coming out on the GameCube NSO, and I can't wait to stream that game. Like, I might have to take a pause, like we might have to take a detour for some XD, bro. I can't wait to bust out the GameCube Switch 2 controller again just for that game, bro. Like, I don't know whether I want to shiny hunt it, or I might just have the shiny hunt on like my regular GameCube, because at least I could bring the Pokemon up. But I at least want to experience it. Like, maybe what we might do is we might beat the game and then reset it, or who knows. But I think I might want to shiny hunt the Pokemon in that game, even if it's gonna like be a struggle and stuff. But basically, we're doing a Pokemon ranking of or tier list of the legendaries and mythicals. So this will be pretty fun. This will be very fun right here, or so like that. Is a little detour, and we'll get started with the Moltres, Articuno, and Zapdos. And I am going to give Articuno, I guess I'll put Articuno in the C tier, Zapdos C, Moltres C. I'm gonna put Mew. I like Mew, so I'll put him in the B for my mythical. Right? Good night, Fall. Oh, anyways, I'm gonna pass out. Good night. Have a great night. Yo, later, Fallen. Thank you for stopping by. Yo, Icy, are you gonna be up after stream? Cause I was waiting for you to hit me up, or if you did hit me up, Icy, I like literally like knocked out. Yo, what if it's electric bug? Wait, which Pokemon? Smeargle? Or are you talking about Rotom? Do you mean Rotom? Where in what games? Wait, Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness. Yo, Captain Cannabis, you don't know about XD Gale of Darkness? All right, yo, nah, I see. I'll hit you up right after stream then. I'll hit you up right after, like in competitive. Wait, have you ever seen Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness? Captain Cannabis? Because yo, bro, we're gonna be able to play that game this month. But go out, you're laying down watching the stream. Okay, bet. Now it's all good. Mewtwo, I am going to put Mewtwo in S tier. The Mewtwo is, Mewtwo is my GOAT. Raikou, I'm gonna put him right there in A tier. I love Raikou. Suicune is S tier. One of my first shiny legendaries in Dynamax Adventures. Oh, Electric Bug Rotom. I feel like it looks like, okay, it looks like it might be electric and psychic. Like DJ Rotom is giving like electric psychic vibes. Entei is probably one of my favorite legendaries, especially legendary dogs. So I'm gonna give him S tier. Lugia is S tier for me. Ho-Ho is A tier. Celebi, I'm gonna give it D tier. What is this competitive tier list? Or is I like? Yeah, these are like a legendary Pokemon I like. So I'm doing like a tier list of like my favorite legendaries, like something just like different or so like that, because we done trucked along. I'm not even gonna cap all the news and stuff like that. But wait, yo, Captain Cannabis, you know about Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness, right? Like, you know about Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness, right? Regirock, Regice, Registeel. I'm gonna put Registeel in the B tier for me. Latias, I like Latios. Latios is A tier for me. I love Latios. Kyogre is A tier. I like Kyogre. I love me some Kyogre, but Groudon is forever my GOAT. He's S tier for me. Rayquaza, definitely S tier. One of the best shiny legendaries, that I've seen. Jirachi, I'm gonna put you in D tier. Still need to get a shiny Jirachi. Yo, funny story about Jirachi, right? So remember I told you that I got like the Wii, and I went to like this mom and pop shop on Friday to go pick it up. They had a Pokemon XD, they had a Pokemon Coliseum, right? And they had the Pokemon Coliseum game with the mythical Jirachi disc in it. Guess how much money they were selling it for? It was $1,000. Yo, I'm telling you, get yourself a Pokemon GameCube game like XD Gale of Darkness and Coliseum, bro. Them games was expensive as hell, bro. Like a freaking Pokemon XD or Pokemon Coliseum could run you some real money. Deoxys to me is A tier. That's A tier. The trio of emotions, I'm just gonna put these guys like, okay, Azelf is B tier. I actually do rock with it. Dialga is B tier for me, but I'm gonna put Palkia S tier. Palkia is one of my favorite legendaries, bro. Heatran, I'm gonna put you in the D tier. But like, yo, is Fire and Steel type good competitively? I'm wondering, yo, is Heatran pretty good competitive though? Competitive wise. Regigigas is A tier. I love Regigigas. I'm gonna put Fion in F tier. Manaphy, I'm gonna put you in D tier. Cresselia, I've never really was a fan of Cresselia, or I never really used Cresselia like that, so I'm gonna put that in C tier. But my boy Darkrai is forever S tier, bro. Like, I might have to put Cresselia in B tier. I'll put Cresselia in B tier. Like, yo, funny story, man. Like, yo, when I was a kid, I remember, like, this was when I was a kid. I had an action replay, right? And like, actually, funny enough, I still do own an action replay. Yo, where is my action replay? Like, I still own an action replay, but like, when I was a kid, I had an action replay, and this is what happened, right? I had like the ability to walk beyond the walls or so like that. Like, so let's just say I was like in one city, I could like literally just like walk instead of using surf or anything like that. But there was this one time I was in the the city where it's the steel type gym leader. I think that's where you fight the steel type gym leader, right? So I remember one day, just randomly, I was a kid. This was like a week before the Dark Ride movie was announced or it came out, right? And I was just walking out of the bounds. So I was walking in like this black area, like everything was just black, and I'm just walking straight, right? And I probably made like maybe a little bit of a right, and then like somehow I got to water because I was kind of scared. I was like, damn, yo, I'm like in this like black area. I don't know where I'm going. I get to the water, and then boom, I'm in like I think it's either to the left side is Cresselia or the right side is Cresselia. But I think if to the left, I think it's Darkrai. So I think I went to like, I think it was New Moon, maybe. I went to one of them first, and like, no, I think it had to be Darkrai's Island first. And when I tell you guys, I was like, yo, what is this Pokemon? I've never seen this Pokemon before ever in my life. I caught it. And then I swear to God, like the next day or like that weekend, I remember like they announced the Darkrai movie. And I was like, wait, I just got that Pokemon. It was a crazy time, bro. Cresselia. And then after I was like, yo, you know what? Let me go to the right. So then like I went, in that black border, and I'm just walking and walking and walking and walking. And then somehow I saw Cresselia next. And I'm like, bro, I just found two Pokemon that like I didn't even know you could even get. But that's a story from like back in the day. Shaman is B tier for me because I love actually I'm gonna put you, I like Shaman's other form, like the Sky Shaman form is my favorite. Arceus is A tier, S tier. Giratina is S tier. Landorus, put you in B tier. I didn't really have that much like time playing with the legendaries in this game or so. Kyurem, that's S tier right there. Keldeo, I love Keldeo, that's A tier for me. I'm just gonna put you right here. Genesect, I used to have a shiny Genesect, but I lost my save due to Pokemon Home. That's why it's horrible to be an early adopter. That was like my first ever time I was like, yo, bro, being an early adopter to something is not that good. Victini, I'm gonna put Victini in A tier. Bro. I rock with Victini. Cobalion, I'm gonna put you in A tier because I got you shiny. Terrakion, I'm gonna put you in B tier. Virizion, because I like Verizon, I'll put you right there. And then I think that's Landorus, Tornadus. I'm gonna put you, I put him as like, B tier, and then Thundurus. Maybe if I use them more, or if I get their shinies, I like them. Reshiram and Zekrom, you gotta put them in S tier. You got to. Xerneas. I'm gonna put you in A tier. I rock with Xerneas. Yveltal, I like Yveltal. Yeah, Xerneas, go up there. Go up there. Zygarde. If it was a dog form, but I'm just gonna put the dog form in my brain. Put that right there. Diancie, you can go right here with the other mythicals. Hoopa, I'll put you in B tier. I'll rock with Hoopa. I've never really gotten to like love the Pokemon or use the Pokemon, but I did have a shiny. Ho-Ho A tier? Yes, because Lugia is S tier forever. Let me just stretch real quickly. Ugh. Yeah, nah, Lugia Ho-Ho is A tier, but like Lugia is S tier. And what's good, Sarge? Did you get the shiny Charmander yet? Did you get the shiny Charmander, Sarge? What's good, my guy? And then I'm gonna put type no. I'm gonna put you in C tier. Savali though, a S tier. I rock with it. I rock with it heavy. Like whenever I stream Pokemon Sun and Moon, I'm definitely gonna do a shiny hunt of type no. Like that's definitely gonna be a shiny hunt, so I can get this boy shiny. The Tapus, I don't care about Tapus. I don't care about Tapus. Cosmog and you can go right there. Solgaleo, I'll put you in S tier because I do rock with Solgaleo. Not LO9, not yet. Lunala, I'm gonna put you on B tier. I'm gonna put that B tier. Necrozma though, that was a hard final battle. They can both be S tier. Also, there's a target drop tonight around 3 a.m. for Ascended Heroes. Wait, are you talking about like Pokemon cards? Bro, are you gonna go get that tonight? But 3 a.m., that's crazy, bro. I'm gonna have to wake up like early in the morning though. But damn, homie in my chat told me he was hunting Bulbasaur. He hit over 13k resets. Yeah, man, he must have been. He is not sleeping if he did 13k. This is like, if you hit 13k, you are not sleeping. I'm gonna have to put you in the B tier, the A tier. Like Magearna, that's A tier. It's really good. I rock with I forgot whatever his name is. Zeraora though, I got you shiny. I'm putting you up there. I'm gonna have to put you where I put them. Meltan, but then I'll put you here too. I want to use this Pokemon more, but that's how I feel about right now. Zacian and Zamazenta, I'm gonna have to throw you guys in S tier, to be honest, because I rock with them heavy. But you, I'm gonna put you in B tier because Eternatus, even though I rock with you and I do got your shiny, I still put you in B tier. Cupfu, I'll put that in B tier. And then Urshifu's, I'm gonna put that in A tier. I rock with it. Zarude, I still want to use you, but that's the Dada form, but I'm gonna throw you right there. I'm not gonna cap, yo, I feel like not a lot of people have a Zarude. When you think about it, Zacian better be S tier. Yeah, nah, he's S tier. They both. This man has my Tapus, especially Finny and Lily in F tier. Yes, yo, I never like, Gen 7 is like my least favorite generation, bro. If I were to tell the truth, it's like my least favorite generation. Okay, Reggie Alecki, I'm gonna throw you over here. Reggie Drago, I kind of rock with you, so I'll put you in B tier. I'm gonna have to put this horse in A tier. Yeah, you guys go to A tier. Yeah, you guys. Actually, no. You and you, y'all can stay in S tier. Nah, I'm gonna have to put them in S tier. They're S tier. I'm not gonna cap the S tier Pokemon. Enamorus, I actually rock with Enamorus, so that's A tier for me. The Ruinous, I do like this snail. Like, I thought it was pretty cool. It just sucks that we didn't have them in the story. Like, I feel like one of the biggest disappointments of Pokemon Scarlet and Violet is the fact that, like, yo, they weren't in the story at all. But I like your shiny too. But you can go to B tier, and then I'm gonna put you in A tier. S tier, no, A tier. If I used them more, I'd like him better. Oh, yo, my boy, yo, Koraidon and Miraidon, you can go to S tier. However, you go to A tier. I'm gonna put you in B tier. It's B tier for me. I don't really use it that much. It ain't. This could go right here in D tier. So this is pretty much, yo, what I feel about with the legendaries. This is my tier list of all of these legendaries in their respective tiers and what I think about it. Yo, Nate, yo, W you for giving me the idea to do this and stuff like that. Like, let me know if y'all agree with me. Let me know if you guys agree. Am I tripping or am I not tripping? But personally, I really feel like this is the ultimate tier list right here. This speaks to my heart and everybody's heart and in the world and stuff. You know, the topples, you got to put them in the bottom, in my opinion. If you put the topples on top, you crazy. Your topple Coco. Yeah. Crazy. But you know, there's actually two other things I want to react to. Or something like that. There's some things I want to react to real quickly, bro. Like, I want to react to some Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness stuff. Like, cause I want to show you guys how bad it is. The topos are L tier? Yes, L tier. -10. Now I'm joking. I wouldn't have a clue, LOL. Let's see. Pokemon. Cause yo, we need to have something for Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness. We need something for XD Gale of Darkness. But yeah, whoa, no, not that. But yo, guys, just to let you guys know too, I'm gonna just throw it in there for you guys. But yo, guys, if you guys check out the stream, right? So anytime that we're live or something like that, that's gonna be at the top. So anytime that we're streaming is gonna be at the top. But like upcoming live streams, so like let's just on your mobile phone or anything like that, like it shows right here. So anytime like you hop in my page, let's just say you're like, yo, what is Jason streaming this week? Or what am I streaming tomorrow? Basically, I have it all here. So like, if you're on mobile, it's top to bottom. If you're on computer, it's left to right. So tomorrow we're gonna be shiny hunting megas, and I'm gonna go for the Mega Garchomp Z. So we're gonna do Mega Garchomp Z, and then we're gonna shiny hunt some alphas that could mega evolve. And then Tuesday we're gonna be doing more leaf green starter shiny hunting. Wednesday we're gonna continue going for Dynamax Adventures for a shiny Groudon. Last week Icy got a shiny Groudon, so who knows, somebody in the community, one of you guys, might be able to get a shiny Groudon. And then Pokemon Pocopia Part 1, Part 2, and Part 3, they're all gonna be, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and then Sunday I'm gonna be doing another shiny alpha mega hunt. But basically that's the plans for the streams and stuff like that. That's gonna be my plans and stuff, like making sure to do that. So that's the update for the channel. That is my update for our channel. Whoa, that is the update for us. Yo, Icy, bro, I bought the game day one on release, Gale of Darkness. I still got in my closet. Yo, never sell that. That's all I gotta say. Yo, don't you ever sell that. Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness shiny hunting. Shiny hunting. Wow, I didn't write that. Shiny hunting. Okay, so this is the video I wanted to watch right here, bro, because I'm not gonna lie, yo, watching this stuff do be fun. Yo, bro, I keep forgetting this is not my bro, what's with these ads, bro? I can't deal with this, bro. Look at these ads, bro. Okay, so let me go and show you guys this video, bro. We're gonna react to it. We're gonna react to this video right here and stuff like that, bro. But before we react to the video, let me go do some YouTube magic. But basically, we are reacting to the Shiny Collector. That's his name. That's his YouTube channel. So make sure you guys go show him some love and stuff, yo. W Shiny Collector and stuff, yo. Please don't strike me. But yeah, we're gonna react to this video right here. So you know, make sure you guys go rock with the Shiny Collector and stuff. That's his YouTube channel right there. His YouTube channel, Shiny Collector, right there. You guys see the yellow. So if you see me, Shiny Collector, don't freaking strike me. I just started YouTube. So let me have a dirty. W Shiny Collector. Like, I want to see experience. I need to see this experience. All right. And then let me just fix this. Yo, sometimes you gotta do Magic Live, bro. I gotta show y'all how to do Magic Live. So we're doing Magic Live. And after that, in 5, 4, 3, 2. So bro, like this is what shiny hunting is gonna be like in Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness. So I want you guys to know like how hard this is gonna be. Let's go pause that. And yo, let's go into, like I said, how to shiny hunt on GameCube. This is gonna be Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness, just in case if you guys want to do it. So let me know if it's loud. Like, let me know if I need to put it higher. Actually, let me put it a little bit more higher. Yeah, man.
What is up, Collector Crew? Shiny Collector here.
This game, I mean, this video came out like 5 years ago.
Pokemon Coliseum and Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness are a spin-off series for the GameCube and the third generation of Pokemon games. The two games have differences in shiny hunting, so for this video, we're going to focus specifically on XD. But if you want to know about hunting in Coliseum, check out Oliver MKP's guide on his channel, where we went over that in depth. Speaking of which, Oliver will be here to help us with this guide. Before anything else, know that shinies in XD are one out of 8,192, and there are no methods to alter shiny odds. And now let's dive right in.
Yeah, nah, W everybody that's contributing to this video. Whoa, I'm just trying to make sure it's loud real quickly.
Into the colossal amount of
This game,
information.
I mean, this
This game
video.
introduces
God damn it, I talk too
shadow
much.
Pokemon that have the door to their hearts closed until the player catches it from another trainer and opens that door to purify it. In Pokemon XD, shadow Pokemon are shiny locked and non-shadow Pokemon are not. This means we can naturally shiny hunt gift Pokemon, in-game trades, Pokespot encounters, and battle simulator Pokemon. And to hunt shadow Pokemon, we need to remove the shiny lock.
Yeah, man. Like, yo, there's so many steps in this game that you have to do. Like, there's way too many steps in this game that you got to do, bro, just to get a shiny Pokemon, bro. First, you got to get the shiny. Then you have to, like, take it out of, you got to open this heart. And then you have to hope that it stayed shiny.
Which I'll get to later. Thankfully, XD has a soft reset button combination. Start, B, and X. Or
Ooh.
if you'd rather, you could just hit the reset button on your Wii or GameCube. Also, to our benefit,
Yeah, and that's the thing, too, about shiny hunting on the GameCube. It's like, yo, bro, you have to press the reset button. So just imagine shiny hunting and you have to be, like, right next to your GameCube to press the button. That has to be so annoying.
shiny Pokemon will have a different icon. It has the
Yo, one thing that I do like about this is like, yo, look at the different, like, it's like 2 different images. Like every other Pokemon is just the same image, but like you see how Ditto looks different. Shout out to Pokemon Pocopia. We will be streaming that.
shiny colors and a different pose. Although sometimes the shiny colors and pose aren't much different from the originals. This can make resets faster since you can check the icon in the party screen. And if you have a hard time telling if it's shiny or not, you can enter the summary screen for the Pokemon, and if it is shiny, its name will be in gold letters rather than the original white.
Okay, that's new to know. Like basically, if you shiny hunt, then like it has different colors. That's pretty unique.
Now to get into how each of these hunts works. We'll start with gift Pokemon, being the Johto starters and Eevee. For the Johto starters, you must go through Mount Battle Challenge, defeat the first 99 trainers, and then save before the final battle. Then for each reset, you will have to absolutely smoke his team and pick a starter. And
Like, you see this? Like, yo, you know how crazy that is? Like, yo, you have to do a battle, and then after, like, bro, that's too much.
if it's not shiny, you'll have to soft reset and beat him again until it is. You only get one of these starters per save, so make sure to choose wisely. This is a 4-minute soft reset, so it's only for the clinically insane.
Like, yo, guys, like, I'm telling y'all, bro, like, that's ridiculous, bro. Yo, would you shiny hunt in this game? Let me know, guys, if y'all was shiny hunt in this game, bro.
For Eevee, you are required to start a new game each reset. You will name your character, watch a long but pretty cool opening cutscene, exit the battle simulator, and finally check Eevee in your party.
What's good on Proxified? Finally caught a Jason String gang. I forgot you switched to YouTube. Nah, I forgot. I noticed yesterday. What's good on Proxified? What's good, GOAT? How's it going, my guy? What you been up to? How you been? I've been chilling, yo. We moved to YouTube and now we just chilling here. Like, now we just on YouTube and stuff like that. Today's been a slow stream, but it's more vibes because we've been talking about the news for all things Pokemon. But hopefully you've been doing good. And Sarge says 4-minute soft reset. Yes, a 4-minute soft reset looks worse than Fire Red Leaf Green odds. Bro, you don't even know.
The reset is about 2 minutes long, and in the battle simulator you have a Salamence, which can be shiny with the same 1 in 8,192 odds.
Yo, so basically in the beginning of the game or so like that, like you do this like battle, like it's, you don't own the Pokemon. This is a rental. So like the first battle is like a rental, and apparently you can get this Pokemon to be shiny, but you can't own it. How do you feel about being on YouTube? Is it better than Twitch? 1,000%. 1,000% better than Twitch, because at least it's fair. On Twitch is not fair. Like YouTube, I feel like going on YouTube was like the best decision and stuff, in my opinion. Like for real, for real.
Unfortunately, you cannot keep this one.
Next, we'll move to some of the faster hunts, the in-game trades. There are 2 different trainers that will grant you 4 different trades total. Duking is in Pyrite Town and will trade you Meditite, Shuckle, and Larvitar for Trapinch, Surskit, and Wooper.
Bro, I'm not gonna cap. I would definitely trade for the Larvitar. Wait, what's fair? Because you know, like there's no Kingmaker system on like YouTube. It's just like, yo, you just gotta have a good thumbnail, good title, and just like, you know, it's either people come or they don't come and stuff. Like I don't know. Like I feel like I've had I've had like streams like on here that like I would never have on Twitch, and I've been streaming on Twitch for like 2 years plus, 2-3 years plus now. So like literally like the last 2 days, I'm like, yeah. Like Sarge was the one who said like, bro, go. I can't lie, bro. I gotta get used to the new mic. It sounds good. I just sound deeper. My voice sounds deeper. I'm not gonna lie, bro. Maybe this is my real IRL voice. I noticed you get more attention on YouTube. And now YouTube is different. I'm not gonna cap. Like, cause I remember like, yo, I was talking to Sarge like on the break, and Sarge is like, yo, bro, F Twitch, bro. Like YouTube is like where it's at. And then after that, like all of the features that YouTube is starting to get, like YouTube is starting to get like, they're really starting to like put like stuff in there. And I'm just like, yo, you know what? I took the break, came back, started streaming on YouTube, and haven't looked back since. I'll tell you that. I'm not gonna cap, yo. I feel like on Tuesday, I was like, yo, bro, F this. Cause I was like, yo, bro, like, but at least like, you know, I didn't stop.
Respectively, Cordell is at the outskirt stand and will give you a Shadow Togepi, and once you purify it and bring it back to him, he will trade you for an Elekid. With each of these hunts, you simply save before trading, trade, and check for shininess. These are pretty fast, taking less than a minute each reset.
Okay, that's good. How's the job search? Oh no, I started my new job. I'm in my new job.
Now let's move on to the wild Pokemon.
It's alright.
Each of these spots has 3 Pokemon with
Alright.
chances of encountering being divided to.
Alright, so basically if you go to these 3 different locations, there's 3 different Pokemon. And yo, I really would get the Aron and probably the Donphan. But yo, you guys see how the shinies look different in this game?
To 50%, 35%, and 15%. For the rock Pokespot, they are Sandshrew, Gligar, and Trapinch. For Oasis, they are Hoppip, Phanpy, and Surskit. And for Cave, they are Zubat, Aron, and Wooper. To hunt these, place a Pokesnack, go to a different area that is close on the map, and run around near the exit of that area, saving frequently, so that you'll eventually be saved.
Bro, that's how you shiny hunt in WZ20. Like literally, like that's how you do it in WZ20 ever since they patched the 6 Pokemon method. Basically, all you do is like you run around, like after you knock you. So if you want to have the best chance to like shiny hunt in WZ20, like you have to get a Pokemon that can knock out both of the Pokemon in the middle. So you just have to position yourself right with the right Pokemon. And then after, you have to get like a move, or you have to knock them both out at the same time. And then once you knock them both out at the same time, start saving frequently, but make sure that like, you know, you save enough, or you save one time and then watch the timer to know when you could position yourself right. And if you position yourself like at the right spot or the right point, like you could do it right before they spawn in. So all you have to do is open up your Switch. Open up the game, turn it on, boom, they show up, and then close it, and then turn it on, and then boom, they show up. And now hopefully you're doing good on Proxify. Like hopefully everything's good for you and stuff like that, my guy. Hopefully everything's good.
Right before the monitor goes off. Then for each reset, you'd simply take a few steps to make
like how's college?
Travel to the area and check for shininess. These Pokemon will actually be shiny in the overworld, but some are hard to tell, so you may want to battle before resetting. And interestingly enough, when you first battle these wild Pokespot shinies, they do not sparkle, but after you catch them, they do. So if you're wanting to battle to check if it's shiny for a hard to tell Pokemon, I'd recommend looking at its icon's pose to tell the difference.
So what's gonna have to happen is like when it comes to like this game, you're gonna have to put both of the icons next to each other to know which one is shiny and which one's not shiny. So basically, like how I feel like you would have to like go about shiny hunting in this game is that like you're gonna have to put both of the icons next to each other and then put it on top of like the Pokemon or so. And at that I'll give you an example, right? I'll give you an example right now. Let me just go turn this. About to graduate, LMAO, this semester. Hey, yo, congratulations, bro. I see you. You're about to go into the real world. Ugh. That's so crazy. I hate going to the real world. I miss college. So what I would recommend y'all do is, right? Let's just say if you were shiny hunting, you put the shiny icon next to this normal icon right here, right? You put the shiny picture, and then after that, like if you see the icon matches the picture right here, then that's when you know, oh, this is a shiny Pokemon. That's how I'm gonna go about it. Like if I was to start shiny hunting in this game, I think that's what I'm gonna do is like I'm gonna put the shiny icon right here, and then like I'm just gonna like, all right, this one matches this one 1-to-1. So it's shiny. So that's some free game.
Icon's pose to tell the difference. These resets are roughly 1 minute long.
If you have not yet finished the Bonsly side quest, there's a 30% chance of that showing up instead of a wild Pokemon, so I would recommend finishing that quest before hunting here. You can get rid of the Bonsly by just approaching it slowly once you find it at a stop. And there will always be a 10% chance of a Munchlax being here instead of a regular Pokemon spawn. In the case of either of these two Pokemon, you cannot battle them and they cannot be shiny, so
Yo, bro, you can get a Munchlax in this game, bro.
you would just reset and carry on.
The next type of Pokemon can be shiny, but you cannot keep them. So keep that in mind before attempting this hunt. Throughout XD, there are 50 battle CDs.
So basically what I heard about these battle CDs is that like, I was watching a video and they're like, yo, these battle CDs that you get in the game basically teaches you how to do double battles. And like, that's something that like, I'm gonna like try to catch or get is like, yo, these battle CDs, because it's like trainings on like how to do double battles, which is, I think that's pretty awesome. Like when I heard about that fact, I was like, oh, that's pretty unique. That's pretty lit. Yeah, nah. And congrats on Proxify. Congrats on Proxify. Let's get it.
That can be found in various ways. Each can be loaded and let you enter a simulated battle at Real Game Tower. And when you do so, the Pokemon you have in the simulations can be shiny.
That is hilarious.
So if you want to quickly check these, you can enter and exit the simulator repeatedly.
I feel like if you was a crazy person and you just wanted to see the shinies, that's when you would do something like this. But I'm like, yo, this is like the most like you don't need to do this. Like you don't even keep the Pokemon, bro. This is like shiny hunting in like Pokemon Emerald or so like that, or Ruby and Sapphire, and you see a shiny Poochyena or a shiny Zigzagoose.
You can do the same thing at Pokemon HQ Lab, but with fewer options. And interestingly, these Pokemon would appear shiny in the screen before you battle. But once again, you cannot keep these shinies. And that's it for the legitimate hunts. Now I'll go over how to remove the shiny lock and hunt shadow Pokemon in XD. Before I begin, I want to give a huge shout out to Christoph.
I don't know if you could do that. I mean, like removing the shiny lock and stuff like that, like because it's on the GameCube, I don't think you could do that. But like, I don't, hack the game.
Do this, and I would not have otherwise known how. To get started, get a copy of your game as a ROM or ISO file.
Yeah, no, we're not gonna promote that. So we're gonna skip through that. All right, let's go.
Be the first time you're battling against the Pokemon and not a rebattle, say before you battle the trainer. You'll need to fight and catch the Pokemon each time. It will be normal when the opposing throws it out, so to check it, you need to catch the Pokemon, else Togepi. The Lugia can be shiny, however, since it was intended to be locked with no way of getting it.
All right, this is still the shiny locks.
Not change colors, but will. So it is safe to say that it either has a different lock or I was just extremely unlucky at the worst time. Have a GameCube Game Boy Link cable, but you would beat the game first, and for the shadow Pokemon, you'd have to purify them. Also, these Pokemon can transfer up through Bank and Home, including the shadow Pokemon. Once transferred to Gen 8, shinies from the GameCube games would have square sparkles, since they are all identified as fateful encounters. And that should fully wrap it up for XD. If you have any questions, please check the description first.
Yo, guys, like, how do you guys feel about shiny hunting in Pokemon XD? Like, what do you guys think? Like, would y'all do it? Would y'all do it? Like, would you guys shiny hunt XD? It seemed like 5 years ago, shiny hunting in Pokemon like XD and Coliseum was popular because like I'm looking at the right side and like everybody is shiny hunting on that. All right, y'all want to look at one more video before we call it?
Base 44. Look.
Y'all want to see one more before we call it?
Hey everyone,
basically what we're watching Oliver _KMKP. Yeah, so if you guys want to go show him some love, thank you. Oh yeah, let me go make sure to hit the like button for the last video. Let me see right here. All right, the like button. I'm gonna hit the like button right now on stream. 3, 2, 1, like. Damn, I made it to go 2K. Hey, I was the yo, that's crazy. I was number 1,999. That is hilarious. I'm number 1,999, which means I was 2K. Let's go. That's actually hilarious.
Hey everyone,
but yeah, like we are reacting to Oliver _MKP. So make sure you guys go give him a like. Yo, tell me I'm not crazy. I was 2,699 and now I'm like 2 points. That's crazy. Yo, back to back. What the hell? What the what? What the hell, Barry? Like what? But yeah, now guys, yo, make sure you guys go show Oliver MKP some love. Yo, he's gonna teach us how to shiny hunt on the GameCube. So
my name is Oliver and today I want to share an in-depth guide with you on how to hunt shinies in Pokemon.
Like, bro, do you see how solid Suicune looks as a shiny? Like, tell me why shiny Suicune looks like it is. Like, I wish it looked like that in the main games. Like, instead of like the hair, I think it's like what, blue or purplish or something like that. I forgot what this is. Yeah, I think the shiny is like bluish or more blue. But like, yo, in Pokemon Coliseum and XD Gale of Darkness, like, yo, the shiny is legit.
Coliseum. This video is part 1 of how to shiny hunt Pokemon in the GameCube games. I am working together with Shiny Collector, who will be here to help us with this guide.
Oh yeah, this is like part 2. Probably run a sunny day team maybe on this game. More than likely, yeah.
And also provide part 2 for how to shiny hunt in Pokemon XD.
Yeah, this is part 2, yeah.
So definitely stay tuned for that. It is mid-2020 right now, and Pokemon Colosseum is about 17 years old, but there are still many questions and misconceptions when it comes to shiny hunting in this game. After watching many hunters getting shiny,
I knew it. I remember, yo, like Shadow Suicune is like a blue hair.
in Colosseum for quite a while, I recently hunted my own first ever GameCube shiny in Colosseum. These hunts are really unique and a lot of fun. If you are curious about how to shiny hunt on the GameCube, or if you even want to start your own shiny hunt soon, this is the perfect guide on how to shiny hunt Shadow Pokemon in Colosseum.
I'm not gonna lie, yo, he must have been super excited because shiny hunting in this game, in these GameCube games, seem like it's ridiculous.
Released in 2003, Pokemon Colosseum counts to the Generation 3 of the Pokemon games, and it was the first game which brought the Shadow Pokemon to the franchise. Shiny hunting basics. Now, what do we need to know if we want to start hunting shinies in this game? At first, we need to know which Pokemon can actually be shiny. In Colosseum it's pretty easy, and this is the first big rule. Only Shadow Pokemon can be shiny. No.
Damn. So you can't, I mean, you can only catch other trainers' Pokemon in Pokemon Colosseum, and in Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness, like there's overworld Pokemon that you could catch, so.
No Shadow, no shiny. Now there are 51 Shadow Pokemon in Colosseum, which means if you want to shiny hunt, it's one of those.
Yo, that's hilarious. All right, that's not bad. I like Milk Tank shiny. Yeah, I like Milk Tank shiny.
I have to note that 4 Pokemon.
Okay, so like basically, like if you're playing through the game, like I guess that's like Makuhita is the first. Nah, but I don't remember. Like, I could have swore that like you can catch the starters first, which is the Gen 2 starters, and then after that is everything else.
Are special, so if you plan to hunt either Hitmontop, Togepi, Mareep or Scizor, you definitely need to stay tuned because in the end of this video we will explain what you need.
Yo, I would definitely get a shiny Scizor, bro. Look, yo, it's yellow, bro. It looks fire. It's golden.
But let's continue with the shiny hunting basics. The odds in Pokemon Colosseum are the same as in the main Gen 3 games, 1 in 8,192. You can only encounter Shadow Pokemon in battles against the trainer. The GameCube games are the only games where you can catch Pokemon from the trainers, and this feature makes the shiny hunting really unique in them. I will go through one complete encounter with you guys to explain how it works. So for
like, bro, like look at the, yo, the game looks fire, bro.
my Shadow Shiny
This is my GOAT game, bro. This is the GOAT.
Cypher admins called Venus. Sometimes the Shadow Pokemon get sent out first turn. In my case, Shadow Suicune was always the last Pokemon. So you need to defeat every Pokemon until the Shadowmon comes into battle. After it's in battle, you only need to catch it.
I haven't been to the grocery store
Damn.
in months because this delivery service
Ad.
offers hundreds of high quality
An ad. Oh my god.
and recipes that help
This
me
is
feel
so
my best
embarrassing.
self. Hungry is the
No
easiest way to
YouTube
take all the
Premium.
stress and guesswork out of eating healthy.
That food did look good. It did look good. Yo, you know what's so crazy? Maybe the reason why they didn't show Pokemon Colosseum is maybe like they're gonna do what they did with Pokemon Fire Red and make it to where like you could buy the game instead of it being on NSO, and maybe Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness is only gonna be on NSO. Or maybe I'm just tripping. Where's the premium ads? Oh bro. Yeah, nah, this isn't on my main, you know.
It
Bro,
is
use 'em.
imperative when
Master
you
Ball.
shiny hunts in Pokemon Coliseum, it is during the first battle against that Shadow Pokemon, and not a rebattle. This is because the first time you battle against a Shadow Pokemon, its information gets locked in place, including its stats and if it will be shiny for you. That information will be consistent throughout any following rebattles. And here's an uncommonly known fact. Shadow Pokemon in Coliseum will never be shiny for the opponent's side if it's the first battle with the Shadow Pokemon. So, if you're hunting it right in the first battle, the Pokemon will be shiny locked for your opponents only, and after you catch it, it can be shiny for you. However, if you're in a rebattle, its information is already locked for you. So, if it wasn't originally rolled to be shiny for you the first time, it will never be shiny for you if you try hunting it in a rebattle. Yeah.
Bro, like I'm telling you, this game, you can get finessed really quickly, bro.
It could be shiny for your opponent because it's only locked for your opponent in the first battle. So if you've seen a video where the opposing trainer had the shiny, it was during a rebattle. An example of this is when Sergeant Mario 101 found a trainer with a shiny Skarmory, but once he caught it, it became a non-shiny Skarmory.
Like, you see this, right? Like, yo, you could catch a shiny Pokemon, and then after you purify it and it's not shiny for you, I would crash out.
Tips for shiny hunting. Let's have a look at this list of all the Colosseum shinies again. Makuhita is a 100%.
Okay, right? So, okay. Looking at this, right? So Makuhita is 100% catch rate. So this should be really easy. And then these are the starters. So you can only catch one of them. And then you can skip all of these Pokemon. So I'm assuming if you rebattle them, they should be fine to shiny hunt. And then you can't skip these Pokemon right here. So you have to catch them first try. So when you battle these trainers, you got to battle them the first time and catch them shiny. And then I guess this is the Japanese bonus. So these are like if you got the Japanese version. And then in-game Master Ball would be one of these, which I feel like maybe you would have to play the game to understand. Like, I would have to play the game again to remember this right here. But e-reader exclusive, we're playing this on the GameCube and stuff like that. I mean, we're playing this on the NSO. Who knows if they might give this to us? So I wouldn't be surprised if they don't.
Catch rate, so this one is one of the easiest hunts and probably a good target for a first Colosseum hunt. Skippable mons means that you can skip them during your playthrough and can come back later to shiny hunt them.
Okay.
This is recommended since you can play until you get the Story Master Ball and then come back to them. In case of the Johto starters Bayleaf, Quilava and Croconaw, you have to battle against at least one of them to continue the story. You can choose which one you will battle. The ones you can't skip are tricky ones. You have to hunt them without Master Ball and you need to catch them to progress in the story. Here, every reset time is different since the time depends on how many balls you need to catch them.
Damn. That seems like it's going to be a struggle.
The blue tab in the middle marks all the ones you can and should catch with the Japanese bonus disc Master Ball, and the orange ones are the ones you can and should catch with the Story Master Ball. But why use Master Balls for the hunts? The Master Ball just brings the time you need per soft reset down to its minimum, since you don't have the risk that the Pokemon breaks out and a turn is wasted. You can of course hunt with any other ball as well, but this could make the soft resets longer. What exactly is the difference between the Story Master Ball and the early Master Ball? In a normal playthrough, you're able to receive the Master Ball right after defeating.
But you know what, guys? If anything, I feel like, if you guys want to watch the rest of the video and stuff like that, just make sure you guys go over to Oliver_KMKP and you'll be able to, watch the rest of this video right here. It's already where we liked it. And that is shiny hunting and stuff like that in Pokemon Coliseum. And, I feel like we talked about everything in terms of like Pokemon stuff for this video. So hopefully, people, will watch this and think of Pokemon 2026 and everything that we got for these streams. If anything, bro, we are going to call it a stream. I hope you guys rock with the new mic and stuff. Like, I'm not gonna lie, like, I think it's good that like I tried out the mic first just so I know what it sounds like, and like, nobody's giving a complaint just yet. And The schedule is up. All you gotta do is go to my page. So if you guys want to see anything that I'm doing, or if you guys want to see like what streams we have for the week, all you gotta do is just go straight to the YouTube page, first thing, and it shows you everything that we're doing. Like I said, yo guys, please make sure you hit the like button. The like button helps a lot. It shows it brings people to the community. Subscribe. Make sure you come through and subscribe, guys. Don't forget to do that. And share with your friends. You got people, people that like Pokemon, share it. But if anything, guys, make sure you guys come through, watch. I'm your boy JasonHendrixs. Remember, don't do drugs unless your doctor prescribes it to you. I'm out. Peace. Good night, folks. I'll see you tomorrow. Do 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 do.